there. All right. Hope everyone had a wonderful week. To give a little bit of a recap, you guys finished that 4.5 hour long battle with Sheriff Grimes and his Hetzel security guard force.
That we're definitely supposed to have done.
Yeah, definitely. You guys were in your own right. You were doing things for the good of the Hickleberry family, a group of people that you had met not even 2 hours prior to this mass murder.
I
And
think it was more than 2 hours because it took like at least an hour to get out there and an hour back, and there was some discussion in between there. But anyway,
well, after all that transpired, you came to realize that Sheriff Grimes actually wasn't that bad of a guy. Decorated war veteran, granted the opportunity to grow a new agricultural society on the Rooted Moon, and that dream was cut short by whatever you guys call yourselves. I've been calling you guys the survivors because that's what you guys are, survivors. But aside from that, after realizing the gravity of the situation and undergoing the process of guilt and regret, the two Jedi Masters who were working with Kaventar on this mass production of Navi droids in order to discover the new emergence locations for the remaining fragments of the Legacy run, they came across the massacre that you had left in Hetztopolis town. And in seeing what you had done, they took it upon themselves to bind each of you up, attach you all to your set binders, and you all walk towards the towards the Rooted Moon space station, and begin your exit from the Rooted Moon. If you guys would like, let's go ahead and check out Foundry. And I'm going to unpause the game as we are going to view that scene. Yep, and unpause. So you guys are currently at the bottom right-hand corner of this map. You should be able to see it now. I turned off vision, so you don't have to have your tokens on there to see it. But the long beam is the ship that you are currently on. As you all are brought to your own individual quarters and removed from this long fiber cord that you were attached to each other with, and placed individually, still binded up. They're not going to release your handcuffs. So your binders will be placed on you, and you are seated inside your own little cell as the Aurora 3, which is the name of the long beam that you are currently on, begins its ascension out of the Rooted Moon and heading towards your destination.
I'm just as a quick question. I'm assuming they took all of our gear from us, like weapons and bags and stuff like that.
They took your backpacks and your weapons. You have not undergone your cavity search, if you will.
Do I still have my gloves?
You still have your gloves on, yes.
Okay.
They don't know about that yet.
What do I know? Like, is the material of the handcuffs like hard to damage?
It looks as though it'll take a good effort from you to break through these.
Oh, damn.
It is a very intimate spaceship. It's not large by any means. It's not the Ataraxia, which was the capital ship that you had originally been stationed on. This is more of a medium-sized ship. So as you all sit inside your individual cells, you can hear echoing of voices speaking, not even maybe 30, 45 feet away, as the Jedi Master Elzar Mann is currently speaking with someone in regards to the situation and what he is bringing. I would say that anyone with a passive perception of 15 or above. So who would that be?
I don't have my sheet.
Varth has a 16.
16, okay. So Varth, you can hear this conversation as you hear Master Man speak to someone. You don't know who he's speaking to, but you hear him say, "Yes, we discovered them with multiple casualties. if you can go and just do a preliminary investigation, we'll hold them on the Ataraxia until further notice, and you just let the Hetzel officials know what's going on. Yes, I understand. Loden, they're your responsibility. Just make sure that you find something. May the Force be with you. And he ends the conversation, and you hear him take a small walk away from the holding cells.
I'm not gonna say anything. Keeping stuff to myself.
I kind of want to start working on the like seeing if I can disconnect the lightsaber and the kyber crystal.
Okay. First, roll me a sleight of hand. Roll me a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you are currently binded up yourself. So you have to you have the saber inside your pouch, I'm assuming.
It's in his special pocket.
Yeah, exactly. the flesh pouch. I didn't want to call it that, but that's the best way to look at it. But yeah, so you're currently binded up behind, and I would assume that's at the front of your body. So just a little bit of a dexterity check to see if you can find a way to get yourself in there.
Not too bad.
15 isn't too bad. You manage to use your small limbs and appendages and do one of those weird roll-arounds with the arms. Some people can have their hands tied behind their back and then bring it over their head towards the front, and their joints just kind of spin around almost a full 360. Yeah, you do that.
He's doing a few somersaults.
Exactly. So now you have your binders still attached, but in front of you, with free range to reach into your pouch and grab onto your lightsaber and try to fiddle with it. As you do so, I need you to roll me a... You can choose it to be a dexterity or wisdom check. I'll allow either or.
Definitely don't have wisdom. I have to do dexterity. Can I use sleight of hand or anything, or use my proficiency in artificer's implements?
You can't use your artificer's implements, so I will allow you to roll it as a straight roll at advantage. No proficiency.
Okay, that's good. Really good.
All right, 21. You begin to work on your saber, and as you do so, you're utilizing whatever means necessary that you can. Luckily, you have very small fingernails as your claws kind of come out, and you've kind of filed them down to adjust the saber as you've had it for quite some time. It being passed down in family, you have a little bit more of an intimate relationship with it more than anyone else. And as you begin to work your way, you start to unscrew and make sure that you're organizing everything piece by piece. After about 10 minutes or so, you finally get the lens disconnected. The emitter is now sitting in the side of your pocket, and your crystal is currently sitting in its chamber. What would you like to do with it?
I'll put the crystal in my pouch, my special pocket, and
Okay.
I'll put in let's put the hilt. I'll just put it back together and just put it into I mean, he's thinking that yes, he has a hilt, but it could be just a souvenir that he made.
Okay. Are you also keeping the lens and the emitter removed as well?
How? I guess I can put it in the pouch with the crystal too.
All right. So lens, emitter, and crystal inside the pouch, and it's just an empty hilt as a cavity inside your backpack.
Yeah, or in my side. I don't have
In your side, yeah. You don't have a
Yeah.
backpack at it right now anyway.
It's
So
a bunch of pockets, really. That's how he's carrying everything.
fair enough.
Yeah, that's good. He's a lot more calm about that, and he just big sigh, and just puts it away and just sits. Probably
And
eats some
you-
rations he has in his pockets.
If you have anything sitting about like a squirrel with some nuts, then sure. But as you guys feel the Aurora 3 as it's currently gliding through the space around the Hetzel system, you start to hear a beeping sound in the distance as Master Man is actually going to call out from the cockpit, which is probably about 100 feet away from where you guys are, as he says, as loud as he can, "We should be docking with the Ataraxia soon. You've been requested to be spoken with a specific Jedi Master that you've already met." Go ahead and bring this all the way over here to Hetzel Prime. As it'll take you about, I'd say, 5 minutes to get from the Rooted Moon over to Hetzel Prime. You're not going down towards the planet. You are just going over to the Ataraxia, and as you feel the long beam, the Aurora 3, begin its inner flight docking systems with the Ataraxias, you feel the artificial gravity begin to engage a little bit more heavily, as it is now a complete stable ground. You do not feel any movement from the ship. After about 2 minutes or so, you hear the sounds of footsteps heading towards the holding cells, and through the small little slits that you guys have, you see Master Elzar Man and Master Avar Chris, both of them holding on to that long strand of fiber cord, as Man says, "All right, we'll get the bigger prisoners first." And he goes over to Bob, and he goes over to Mercy, and makes sure that you two are attached to the fiber cord based off attached through your binders to the fiber cord. He then goes for Dr. Stone, Varth, and for Sid and Old Bombay last, and Steve. Old Bomb. Yeah, sorry, no. The reason I kind of tripped myself up here, as you guys look around, Mercy, you're the first one to notice. Surge isn't with you all.
We'll look if the master's nearby. Say, "Where is the boy, Serge?"
Master Chris looks at you and she says, "It came to my understanding that he wasn't your child, more that he was rescued with you all. So we're going to hold custody of him. We didn't throw him inside a cell. He's actually inside the cockpit, and we're going to make sure that he receives the help that he needs. We don't believe that he should go through trial."
Because he's a boy.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure he was okay.
No, of course. He's under the protection of the Jedi.
He's already been through quite enough.
Yes, he was telling us. He also told us that he has a little bit of information about some information that might have been viewed on the flight recorder on the Legacy run. I'll corroborate his story a little bit more with him later on, but first let's get you over to where you need to go. And she starts to walk, and just like a group of kindergartners, you all are walked in a single file line, attached to your binders and to this single strand of fiber cord, as Avar Chris walks at the front and Elzar Man follows behind the seven of you. As you guys are going through, I would say Sid and Steve, the two of you notice that Old Bombay has a different set of armor on than what he was wearing when you saw him last.
What?
Does the armor look what's the word I'm looking for? Stylized, or
It looks very it looks almost like a set of spandex that you would use to go like swimming underwater. Like, it's skin tight. It is heavily modified, you can just tell. And it wraps around his body, and you can see now how how like lean but also toned old Bombay is. He's not wearing his regular farmer's outfit, if you will.
Oh, Bombay, what a flirt.
What the fuck? Anyway, you all are led down the walkway as you see the same familiar sight of the Ataraxia's entryway, where last time you guys came in, you had met Jedi Knight Nibasik and Jedi Padawan Buriaga. But this time, on a much more serious and less fortunate circumstance, you walk through these very similar halls, but continue past a hall that you do not recognize, as you are led to a section that is split into two separate lifts. The hallway stretches down, and there are two lift doors on either side at the end. As Avar Chris goes over to you all, she says, "All right, I'm going to take the four up front." She pulls out what looks to be a detachment, and it has a smaller portion of fiber cord as she attaches it to the first four individuals, which would be Bob, Mercy, Stone, and Varth. And she has the four of you, and she says, "All right, we're gonna go inside the left lift, and Masterman will take the other three up the right lift. Okay, we're not separating you all in any way, shape, or form. It's just the lifts are not big enough to hold 9 people."
What?
That's fine.
Wait.
Thumbs up.
And let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and place your tokens on the new map, and then I will activate it. Stone, Mercy, and Varth. And then we have Bombay, Sid, and Steve. Alright, and let us go ahead and activate Holding Cell 4C on the Ataraxia.
Oh no.
And then you guys would have Master Chris over here on the left. And then the gentleman on the right would have Master Elzarman. Where is Elzarman?
I'm only seeing one lift.
Yeah, because you're inside of it.
Oh, right. Actually, I don't see my character on here.
If you click around the bottom left, you should be able to click on him. A little down. See where I'm focusing?
No, I don't see where you're focusing. Yeah, there's nothing there.
If you like hold and draw out the box across the entire screen, do you get something?
Oh, okay, there I am. I'm just in between people. I see. Okay. It's just grayed out and not colored for some reason.
I don't have the lights on in here, that's why.
Oh,
For
okay.
dramatic reveal.
Yeah, dramatic reveal, exactly.
You know those Jedi.
I don't know why I don't have Elzar Man here. See here, Jedi. I really don't have Elzar Man. What is going on? Oh, here he is. There you are. Gosh. There we go. All right. But as your two lifts begin to ascend, it's about another 25-30 seconds as the lift arrives and you hear a voice speak out, "Holding cell 4C." And she begins to move forward, and you all can follow her as she is going to lead out. And she says, "All right, stand on that back wall, please, next to those droids." And Master Man's lift is also going to arrive, and you all can come out. And she goes over to the droid and she says, I'm here to transfer 7.
Ah.
Did you need to say something? I'm sorry, I don't know your name, Wookie.
He's Bob.
He doesn't say nothing. He just walks.
Very well. Oh yes. Security droid. I have to transfer 7 prisoners. They are to be held in their own solitary cells. I also recommend not allowing them to have any cells nearby each other. I've been informed that this cell area has been emptied out. And the droid just looks over her and speaks out in binary a few tones. He enters his prodding arm into the table, and the other 2 over here begin to walk forward as they begin to look over. Mercy, since you're standing right there, this one is going to begin scanning you.
Oh. I don't know.
And
Okay.
as it begins scanning you, it says, new designation, prisoner 257.
Oh no, we have code names.
I have
Please
a name.
follow me, prisoner 257. You heard the droid. Go ahead and follow.
Well, I have a name, you know.
Yes, we know that your name is Merciful something, but you do need to have a number in order for us to keep you on record.
Why would my name not suffice? Is it too long?
Yes. We're not going to put your name on the door like it is a child's bedroom.
Damn.
That sounds really cool though.
Please follow the droid. And the droid begins walking up the hall here.
Wait, did they take my vocoder mask?
No, they haven't taken anything from you guys yet.
Oh, okay. Because if they do so, I'm just gonna be talking in Wookiee the whole time.
The droid is going to go to this back room here. And as he does, these 2 droids that are keeping watch in the room will also step in beside you. As the droid says, please remove all belongings and place inside a crate as we monitor.
All right. I don't attempt to keep anything because I don't have anything of any real value to me.
Copy that. And as you do so, you place the things inside whichever crate you would like. And they monitor, record, and ensure that you are documenting everything that you have in your possession. So anything that you have on your sheet should stay there until you are either released or transferred to a different facility where that will also go.
That's fine.
All right, fair enough. The droid says, you will now go to the first door on your left-hand side. Oh, no, outside.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Yes.
Damn droid is in my way.
Please make yourself comfortable as your companions go through the same process. He goes over to the door, and you hear this resounding locking sound.
Now, are these solid doors?
They are solid doors with a small 1.5-inch slit on the doorway.
All right. Well, I will lie down on the bed temporarily and see how long it takes us to get to where we're going, or if anything.
Fair enough.
Happens.
What is maximum security?
You
Dang.
can't kill like 30 people.
In self-defense.
But we're not like mass terrorists. Oh wait,
Maybe we are.
They don't know that.
we're just mass
You
terrorists.
literally got off a ship that exploded in hyperspace and then was like, what's the temperature for today? Genocide. So it's like...
It's not genocide. We didn't wipe out entire species. Rampage, maybe. Rampage would be a better term.
Or
Pillaging.
Ewok next.
Pillaging
We
to the
didn't
full extent.
pillage.
For the sake of brevity, each of you are going to be brought to the same room by yourselves. Is anyone holding anything?
Are they giving us little outfits?
They're not giving you outfits. They're allowing you to retain your armor at the very least.
Then I will attempt to forget to put my gloves in the box.
Sure. That's not going to be too difficult of a sleight of hand check, but go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I'll try for kicks. Oh,
I have something I never used, which I could have used this entire time.
Let's see here. 17? 17, you forget to take them off, and they don't really notice that they're highly tech-powered gloves, at least for the time being.
fair enough.
Nice.
That's definitely not gonna come back to bite us.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else trying to hold on to anything?
Uh,
Dr. Stone's just going to request we can keep his biotech implements to regulate his cybernetics.
Roll me a persuasion check for that.
damn.
Persuasion.
Oh,
Yeah. Master Man says, so long as you don't try to hurt any of us or the droids with them, we're fine with you holding on to them, at least for the time being, especially if it's sustaining your life. All right. Anyone else trying to harbor anything?
I have a stun gauntlet, which I never used.
Are you trying to keep it?
I mean, kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Alright.
Because Stun Gauntlet is a little bit different than...
Yeah. just to see. Oh, 14.
14? I'd say that the droid doesn't really recognize that you're wearing a weapon on your hand.
I am.
It's not it's not a conventional weapon. Well, the droid doesn't know that. The droid just sees you as a prisoner.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Sid, just for your sake, if you could just roll me a standard sleight of hand check, which you would have advantage on. And this is just for the pieces inside your pouch, not the hilt.
Yeah.
Because you could just place your bag inside the container. You don't think that they're gonna search through your things unless there's a reason to.
Ooh.
Oof.
Fast.
But 17 is still good enough. You're trying to beat the passive perception of these droids, which isn't really too high. You can tell that the Jedi are not being as hard with you as they would normally be. But they still have to uphold a standard. So they're making sure that you're at least going through the proper protocols. But I'm going to go ahead and just individually place you guys inside your cells. Just to make it a little easier. And you guys can go ahead and position yourselves wherever you would like inside specific cells. Let's see here. Let's put you... I'm going to put you over here, Varth. Bob, you can be up over here.
Goodbye. Bye.
Sid, you can go right over here in this bottom corner. And then Old Bombay will be over in this one. There you go. All right. But as you all are individually brought to these cells and you hear that very heavy magnet lock engage on the door, you begin waiting. And waiting. And waiting.
Oh no.
At about 3 to 4 hours in, the droids begin to approach the doors and start handing you rations through the 1.5-inch slit. As the rations are on a hover plate that floats towards your bed if you're sitting on it or wherever you are inside the room, and presents itself to you to eat. Each of you will get that free rations for that. The standard meal looks like some sort of meat stew.
Yes, meat! Finally! The one thing Bob wanted this entire time. He finally got.
Now he won't be as cranky.
And as you all sit within your areas, you realize after eating that you might be here a while. So for that, I will say that you all end up falling asleep, and you gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
Very nice.
Oh shit! Where's long rest again?
On the main page under your hit dice.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So small.
Here. Old Bombay should be visible in your active PC sheets as well. I'm not sure if he is.
Yes.
All right, cool. But yeah, since he's joining you guys, he is now a player character.
It's 11. He has a 9
That's
and
my
8.
new character.
Wait,
He is-
what?
All right. As
Wait,
you all,
Bombay?
Old Bombay, yeah, he's a player
Bombay?
character.
Oh,
So he's gonna have player character features and all that stuff. So
Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. My stomach is kind of messed up right now.
you're good. You're good. All right. As you all gain the benefits of a long rest and spend time within your individual cells, about 12 hours into 12 hours into your stay here, you all are kind of messing around inside your cells and just going about whether using the restroom, sitting on the bench, laying
Bob's
on the
doing-
bed,
Bob's
sitting on
doing
the bench,
one-handed
washing your
flip.
hands, sitting on the refresher, whatever it is that you're doing. That's loads of fun. Over the toilet, a small little photoreceptor pops out,
Oh,
and
no!
a blue light begins to emanate onto the floor. As you see what looks to be a ghoulish face. As anyone with a nature score of 12 and above will recognize this individual as a given. As
yes, actually.
the individual begins to speak out to you all, even though you all are experiencing it inside your personal cell, he is speaking to each and every one of you at this point, and he says, "Good day, I am the public defender Serpentine Axis, and I have been assigned to defend you in the court of law under the Hetzel Ministry. If you have any concerns or anything that you would like me to know prior to my defense, now is the time to let me know, as you all will be hologrammed inside this trial within an hour."
How much have you
What
been?
a
Hologram? What do you mean?
It is under the Ministry's decision that we are not to bring you down to Hetzel Prime.
Why? Do they think we're that violent that we're going to wipe out the citizens?
Listen, I'm here to defend you. You all are innocent in my eyes.
Insight check.
Thank you.
Sure.
Above this, I check.
Hey, he
Hey.
seems,
About the same.
Hey!
About the
He-
same.
it seems like this is his job, yes. Your guilt is only what you let your imagination allow it to be.
Pretty much.
The way this will work, we will, you will be tried in front of the three justices. One being Minister Zephron Eka.
Uh,
And
Would that not represent a conflict of interest since it was a friend of his that was the sheriff?
Oh.
we don't believe in conflict of interests, especially when you decided to target someone who is so publicly known.
Oh.
We did not target anyone. We simply wished to speak to him and things went south.
No, of course, that is exactly what happened, and that is what I'm going to defend. I'm just letting you know that that is not what Minister Eka has been told. His other two counterparts, which are Preston Margrave and what was this bitch's name? Sorry.
I've never heard
Preston-
of his suspicious name.
Preston Margrave and Mildred Margrave. They are the advisors for the Hetzel ministry.
They're also the ones that's the family that signed the treaty. Not treaty, the
The writ.
thank you.
No, it was the other guy, the first one that was the name on the writ. At least I don't recall if the others were on there.
The Margrave family is close to the minister. The minister's son has married into the Margrave family.
Okay.
But the minister is not a Margrave. His name is Zephron Eka.
Okay. So, wow, I have a feeling we are going to get a bit railroaded here since this entire family is friends with the departed man. Are we going to be allowed to ask questions of our own?
Of course, just don't overforce yourself, because they do have the ability to mute you if necessary.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, it's a good thing you said that. Can we hear each other as this whole thing's going on?
No.
Good to know.
Will we be allowed to consult with our colleagues during the course of this trial, or are we just going individually for this?
You all will be hologrammed in near each other, but conspiring with each other isn't really what you would do in
No,
a...
consulting each other, talking to each other about what happened.
I mean, you will hear what you each have to say, yes, and you'll hear what they have to say. I don't know if whispering will be allowed. That's my
Okay, well.
So just double check. They can't hear what I'm about to say, right?
They cannot hear what you're about to say now.
Yeah. Hypothetically speaking, is there a chance for a plea deal if I, give up all my companions?
Sure.
You're being tried together.
Fair enough.
But-
Had to ask.
If you have something to admit, my suggestion to you would be to admit it in front of your companions so that you all receive a lighter sentence.
Yeah, but they fucked us. It's entirely their fault. As a side note. But yeah, no, good to know.
I see. Yes, of course. You're all innocent in my eyes. Very well then. We are going to simply find our way over to the courtroom in about an hour, and you will then see me through your hologram selves. Just make sure that you sit directly in front of the refresher, as the photoreceptor is placed right above there. Well, if there are no more questions, and the hologram ends.
I'm going to go to the door to see if there's a buzzer for the cell.
There is not.
I will bang on the door loudly. Actually, you said there was a slot. Can we open the slot from our side, or is it just an opening?
You cannot open it from your side. No.
I'll bang on it then until I can try and get somebody's attention.
There is a droid positioned right outside your door, so it goes over to the slot and looks over to you and says, "What do you require?"
I would like to speak to Master Greatstorm if he's available, or any of the Jedi if not.
I can send over a Jedi Master. They have been meaning to speak with you. One moment. You wait about 5 minutes, and you hear someone coming down as the door. You hear a knock on the door, and you hear a voice say out, "Please step away from the door, and I will come in."
I will step back up to here and sit on the bed. Now, we're still
And
bound,
as
right?
so you are still bound, yes.
Bound in front or behind?
They put it to the front at this point because you're inside your quarters.
All right.
As she sits down on the bench and she says, "What would you like to discuss? I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Jedi Master Jor Mali. We met after the Legacy Run incident had transpired."
We have just spoken with our public defender, and they have advised us of who will be administering the trial, and I have some concerns. Minister Zephron was the one who signed the writ that the sheriff had, and the other two are members of the Margrave family, to which his son married into. I fear there's a conflict of interest here, but our public defender says that is not something that they care about here. So I feel that we are not going to get the fairest trial we could possibly get.
I understand your concern. Unfortunately, some news has come up in terms of your involvement with the Great Disaster. It's been concluded by the investigation by Master Greatstorm that you and your group had nothing to do with the Great Disaster. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and because of that, you are no longer in the custody of the Jedi.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately, this trial is being administered by a separate entity, and the Chancellor is working with the Hetzel government to ensure that they do things the way that they would like, considering the circumstances of what they've already lost in this in the past couple of weeks. So the good news is that you're not going to be put inside a maximum security prison like Corsac or the Prism. But the bad news is that you committed a crime on the property of the Hetzel system, so you will be tried in the manner that the Hetzel system deems necessary.
A trial by combat.
Ask
That
Bob
thought
to
actually
do that.
crossed my mind, but
Bob thought about that. I swear I thought about that. Like I was gonna be like,
Trial by combat.
yeah, I was actually thinking about it too. But anyway,
Just kill your compatriots and you can get out. No.
there's
I will
nothing
let you
else.
know that Master Greatstorm is going to try and defend you as much as possible. He's actually on Hetzel Prime at the moment, giving our reports and letting Minister Eka know that we are not going to pursue any legal action against you as the Jedi Order. So hopefully, given that you are no longer under investigation from the Jedi, it might lighten the sentence, but if we're being honest, they're not happy about the extreme loss of Hetstopolis town.
All right.
Well, if there's nothing further, I do have other duties to attend to, but
Thank you for your time. That is all.
of course, just make sure that you're as honest as you possibly can be. I can.
Actually, there is one other thing. I have spoken to Master Greatstorm about it, and he has suggested I speak to another master. But would the Jedi have any greater concern if one of us were somewhat in touch with the Force?
We would have rise for concern if you were walking about a life of murderous intent.
Okay.
But since you are not, I would have to say that the Force works in mysterious ways, and we cannot always control it.
Very well. Thank you very much. And I'll remain seated on the bed while she leaves.
All right, fair enough. She exits out of your cell, and after about another 35 to 40 minutes, you all are met with a chime from the what looks to be intercom speaker at the top of each of your cells. As you do so, the voice speaks out to you and says, "Your trial is to begin in 10 minutes. Please prepare yourself."
I didn't watch the recap.
Our characters don't have recaps.
I don't remember. I know I wasn't the aggressor.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much.
That's pretty much in line with Bob anyway.
Is it?
Oh, this is so weird.
I know. Can you imagine us committing crimes?
Why does it... I don't understand why it's doing this. I'm having trouble with a token. Like, the token is saved under its own save, but it's producing a different token.
Huh.
Let's try that. Alright, so do that, then choose file. Maybe renaming the token might help it. I have a really bad habit of not naming my stuff. Yeah, there it is.
Hey.
Alright. So, you all wait the next 10 minutes as you place yourselves upon the bench situated in front of this hollow recorder, if you will. And as the photoreceptor of it begins to shine down on you, you begin to feel the heat of the light hitting you. And you see what looks to be an image of a courtroom. As we're going to go ahead and activate that one. As hologrammed versions of you are on the left-hand side. You look across the room. You see that your public defender, Serpentine Access, is standing at the table closest to you. Additionally, you have a female standing at the table opposite from Serpentine. 3 individuals standing at the more ordained tables at the end of the room. The 2 Jedi, Master Loden Greatstorm and his Padawan Belzetifar, sitting within the audience. And a woman that I don't know if any of you guys know who she is, but she is currently hologrammed in this trial as well.
Constance Onasi?
Yeah, that was the captain. We spoke to him briefly.
Is she by any means related out of character to Karth Onasi?
Yeah, the Onasi family could be so big at this point.
Okay.
As you all are hologrammed in, Zephyrin Eka is going to stand as he's going to say, survivors of the great disaster, welcome. This trial is being held as we have reason to believe that your group is responsible for the killing of multiple individuals who are protected under the Hetzel security system. Myself and my two advisors, Preston and Mildred, will give you a fair trial as Serpentine is going to defend you, and Miss Onasi is going to give her dealings with the matter as well. Please note that across the room we do have the esteemed Chancellor Lena So monitoring this trial as well, to ensure that you are all given a fair trial under Republic law, but also to respect the fact that she does understand what the Hetzel system has already gone through. The female is actually going to stand up herself, the one across over here. And she says, "Good day, everyone. My name is Lena So. I am the Chancellor and the main point of contact for the Hetzel system. I hope you can understand that we are not targeting you for any reason other than the actions that you have performed, at least allegedly. We will ensure that we all respect you as the Republic should, and that you will face whatever justice you may need to face in the coming months. Thank you." Master Eka looks over to Constance and he says, "All right, Miss Onasi, your opening statement." And Constance is going to come forward as she says, "Yes, esteemed minister. I have reason to believe that this group was the group that I had the chance to speak with as I contacted my dear friend and our esteemed captain, Karth Grimes."
Wow, the irony. The irony is real. Cars, Grimes.
I do understand that these individuals, I don't really have many nice things to say to them, but I do understand that these individuals had the unfortunate circumstance of being involved in the Legacy Run disaster. I can understand that that may cause a great deal of trauma, a great deal of pain, but I can't see where the senseless killing comes. Where do you stop yourself and restrain? Where do you knock someone out instead of cracking bones? She starts pulling out her data pad. It seems as though at least 5 individuals were mauled by what looked to be physical claws. One of them controls a beast, a young crate dragon, which caused poisonous scarring along a lot of them. And we have reason to believe that someone had a disintegration pistol as well.
Oh,
With all that information, I think that though these individuals did not intentionally plan out a large-scale murder, I do believe that murder in the second degree for negligence and irresponsibility is what we should be looking at in this case. Thank you.
Dun dun.
Echo looks over to Axis and he says, "All right, Serpentine, your opening argument, please." "My fellow colleagues of the Hetzel system, it seems as though you do not understand the true justice that these individuals were trying to bring forth upon the corrupt, or what they believe to be corrupt, sect of the Hetzel Security Guard on the Rooted Moon. this new town of Hepstopolis did not need to take out the Hicklebury family. They did not need to ensure that this family did no longer had the safety and security that the Hetzel system had promised them. But when they saw that there was a large group of security men standing outside this family's home, pressuring them to sell, pressuring them to give up their life's work, they couldn't sit idly by. And I will say, I believe that rather than try them for second-degree murder, at the very most, manslaughter is all that we really can call this. Because what we can do is understand that trauma breeds violence. And we did not give these individuals the proper resources necessary to ensure that they did the right thing. The Jedi did not lock them up. They gave them free rein. And we should have been giving them therapy, not freedom. Thank you. Minister Eka looks over at the two of them, and he speaks over to Preston Margrave, as he says, Preston, what do you think of the opening arguments? And Preston kind of looks over to them all, and he says, I can smell them from over here, and they're holograms. These individuals don't deserve anything but the worst.
This one?
Yes. And Eka looks over to Mildred, and he says, and you, Miss Margrave? Mildred looks over and she says, that Sheriff Grimes is lucky that I don't go fully against him, considering that he left me at the altar at one point in my life. But, that being the case, we have rules and laws for a reason. I'll make a decision after I hear what they have to say. We'll leave this as an open floor. Does that sound good, Preston? Very well. Alright, you heard the other two. The seven of you now have the floor if you have anything that you would like to say to defend yourself. And then the two law officials here will speak their piece. We'll get a little bit of insight from the Jedi, and then we'll come to a decision.
Sid immediately raises his hand.
Oh, I'm raising mine too.
Dexterity checks, both of you. Rollies.
All right.
Rollies! Roly-polies!
Dang it.
Oh!
Mercy, your presence is just a little bit more forceful as Sid kind of hides in the peripheral
taller.
of most of them. Yeah,
It's
and
the starting
taller.
height advantage.
Exactly.
Can we move?
You cannot move. You are fixed in the ground.
Okay. Then I will stand where I am and stand up to my full height and flex my wings a little bit and say, thank you both for your words. Not all of them were kind. We understand the situation as it appears, but I would wish to lay out some more details so perhaps things could be understood a little bit better. I was not with my companions when they went to the farm initially, but from what I understand, yes, the sheriff's men were there. Yes, they were threatening the farmers. The detail that was left out of this is the farmers were not alone. They were with their small children in that house being threatened by men with weapons. When I found out about this later on, I went with my friends and I chose to go to the sheriff to speak to him about the situation. We also understand the sheriff had seized a vehicle from them. And we went to speak to the sheriff as well to see if we could get that vehicle unseized and returned to the farmers so they could continue their work while we tried to find a peaceful solution. When we spoke to the sheriff and tried to explain, he tried to explain what was going on. He said he had a writ from you, and I'll indicate a hand at what's his name, the middle guy, and I tried to ask him, when I asked him, if this was a legitimate thing, because I don't know. I am not from your world. I am barely off my own world, so I don't know how things work in other parts of the galaxy. And for my lack of understanding, I do apologize. I have not had much chance to educate myself. Well, he became angry at that point and attempted to arrest us simply for asking questions. And that is when things got out of hand. And we understand that it is a very bad situation. I tried several times to get the guards to stand down and stop shooting at us. We were defending ourselves from an unprovoked attack. Now, to go on with what Miss Axis said, I do have some questions. First off, being, why is it we were taken to the rooted moon in the first place instead of brought here to deal with the trauma of the situation we had been put through? If there was an investigation to be had, wouldn't it have made more sense for us to be here to answer questions of those who were doing the investigating? And, of course, the members of this fine council. We were not treated for trauma, as Miss Axis has pointed out. It was a very difficult situation we were in. We had to fight. We were betrayed I was betrayed by my own co-workers who were working with the thieves. And then I've been thrust into this other situation where we were left alone to our own devices on a place that wasn't capable of dealing with us. And we found a situation, and injustice was being had as far as we could see. It was not explained to us thoroughly. We tried to act in the best interest of the farmers. Things went badly. But there's a lot of extenuating circumstance in this. Obviously, if this accident had never happened, it would never be in this situation. But I don't know what else to say. We understand that things did go bad, but we were trying to defend ourselves. I apologize, I'm not very good with this public speaking thing. I'm trying to do the best I can, but I don't understand why. The big question is, as was pointed out, why were we not given proper treatment for what we suffered on board the Legacy Run? Why were we abandoned on a backwater moon instead of brought here to where there were proper medical facilities? I assume there are proper medical facilities in this capital city of yours.
That is a very correct assumption. And the reason you were not brought to Hetzel Prime was, one, the situation was still unfolding. We've had emergencies pop up in multiple sections of the main planet. It's not been a peaceful area. Two, you all were going to be completely bombarded with paparazzi and individuals wanting to speak to you if we brought you to Hetzel Prime. We brought you to the Rooted Moon to ensure that you were not bothered by citizens and newsmen and individuals who work for the HoloNet, as you are all famous. You don't know it yet, but the galaxy has had your photos reeling across the HoloNet for days now.
And yet we were still left there with no doctor, no counselor to speak to.
We were told that you had a medical droid on hand.
Medical droids are not built for dealing with trauma of that nature. They are built, as far as I understand, they're built for dealing with physical injury, not mental or spiritual damage.
We understand. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to say, as he looks at his notes and he says, Miss Merciful Night Stalker?
I only wish to say that I am sorry for the way this happened. I'm truly sorry for any families of those men who are departed. This is not the way I wish things to happen. That's not the way any of us wish these things to happen. It is a horrible situation all around. And if there was a way to undo it, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would give my own life to end that situation before that all happened. It was never our intention to cause that. We're not murderers. We're not even manslaughters, as I said. We were really acting in self-defense, and we did try to get them to stop shooting at us. Obviously, it failed. That is all I have to add at this point.
Very well. Would anyone else of you like to say anything?
I mean, he kind of wanted to say something, but he's like, I kind of just said everything I wanted to say.
Sorry if
I mean, I
talked.
no, it's okay. I mean, you put it a lot more better words than I probably would have said. But I can go a little. I can definitely reinforce what Mercy said. Miss Mercy wasn't lying about the guardsmen being over aggressive with their weapons, and there were children involved with the farmers. I was there at the farm. There were many different situations. There's many different ways they could have handled that situation, but they kind of really did not handle it with nice ways or negotiations. I mean, I know that they have now. I guess we figured out that they kind of had the authority to do so, but I mean, there's so many other ways. I mean, like, why wasn't Grimes there himself to talk the situation out or, negotiate about it? Because why would they send foot soldiers who are there just to enforce things violent with, enforce it? They don't really talk it out. That's what they're called, So it's like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's like, why not come up with a compromise? I mean, that's what we were trying to talk about, but, I know we weren't supposed to do that because we don't really have an authority there, but it's like, come on, we just came up from, like, that whole emergency situation. We had to take care of the whole situation ourselves, so, I mean, we go into a place where it has an emergency, so we had to take care of it ourselves. That's how we thought. I mean, it was kind of a big deal because we thought our lives were going to end and like go into a fire explosion that would have taken out the whole quadrant if we didn't, move over the ship or anything like that. So, I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Yes, I understand. Yes. Sorry, you kind of blew me away with that.
Oh shit, guys!
My brain was hurting because I have to do this a lot because he goes on and on, so I have to keep doing that. My brain was hurting.
Oh damn, man.
Amazing.
Anyone else have anything to say?
I'm not good with words.
I'll reach out and just. Well, actually, I start to reach out to touch Bob and realize he's a hologram and pull my hand.
Yeah,
back.
your hand just gets cut off
Just
from the.
sad. It's just okay, Bob. If you
also-
wish to speak, you may. If not, I could speak for you if you wish me to.
Bob does not like the fact that he's in handcuffs again for the second time in his life. No, not the second.
Yeah, that's also another point.
I want to say, not for the second, for probably, I don't even know how many times it's been, but he is not happy. He's not angry, but he's not happy.
That's also another point. I mean, I don't understand that it's the Grimes' authority to arrest people when they're aggressive or he has, and we're not following the law or anything, but he tried to cuff a Wookiee that has trauma about being cuffed, and then that's just where, and then he tried to smack him with his stick. Just because he was like, no, I don't want to get cuffed. And you know what happens? He smacked him immediately with the stick. Why would someone do that to a Wookiee? It doesn't make sense.
At this point, Sid, Eka is gonna press a button, and you are muted.
Wow!
You can see his motions and mouth still moving, but he's still talking.
And he is going off. You don't know that you're muted yet. So as he
Just as a
starts.
quick note, I was trying to remember how much has Bob told us about his past.
I told Varth more about my past than the rest of
Okay,
everyone
then
else.
I wouldn't have anything to comment on then. All right, that's fine.
Actually, I think I mentioned it that I was imprisoned. I think.
But you didn't mention anything about being a slave gladiator or any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, nothing
Okay, so
like
I
that.
wouldn't know.
Only Varth knows that.
As you guys are kind of, as Sid is still talking, Master Greatstorm is going to come out, and he's going to say, may I say something? And Eka nods to him, and he says, I just want to say that even I bear some responsibility in this horrible incident. I left them to go and administer more of the investigation on Hetzel Prime, and I should have given them a way to contact me, a way for me to get there if they needed me. I wasn't available for them, and this is what happened. Even if we were going to try them for crimes against the Jedi, we would have considered rehabilitation rather than solitary confinement for an extended period of time. It is worthy of note that these individuals, only one of them was affiliated with the Legacy Run, so I'm not sure if you want to follow that route, but that would be the first step for you to look. And he looks over to you all, and he says, I do apologize for how distant I was. On the good news is that you're not going to be tried by the Jedi. And he looks directly at you, Mercy, and he says, remember what I told you, though. The Force always works in mysterious ways. You just have to trust it. And then he goes and sits down.
Damn. What? Oh, this is a different voice. When did this happen?
Yeah, for real.
There it is.
Yeah, Bob just had something in his throat this whole time.
He's got to get a baby in his throat the whole time.
Minister Eka is going to look around the room, and he's going to say, all right then, Preston, Mildred, and I will discuss, and then you two can give your closing statements, and we can decide what is going to happen. As the three of them begin to assemble, you guys are muted from this discussion, so
Still
you
talking.
see them. Yeah, you're still talking.
He is still talking.
So, well, you are also muted, so now you're not hearing anything either, Sid. I don't know if you were
He just
listening.
thinks they're listening.
He doesn't even hear his voice.
It's a good 4.5, 5 minutes of discussion.
That was
So,
quick.
At
They
least
probably
it's
had the
not
lines
like
made up ahead of time.
Yeah, they probably
it's not even that. They're more so like, it looks as though, at least based off of actually, anyone who wants to read the situation, roll me an insight. And this is just
too busy
based off of
talking.
sight. This is just based off of them talking and reading their body language.
Damn.
hold on.
Man, observant would be really useful here.
We're gonna try again for Bob. Insight. Oh.
Nope. That was close to something good, but nope. Close to
Yeah.
something good, but nope.
Damn.
Ooh, could I have gotten a persuasion check in there somewhere?
Um,
Oh wait, hold on a second. I think I
roll
have
one.
a feat.
Roll one. I
that
just
does-
want to see something.
I think I
Can
have
I do
something
one?
that uses something else instead of wisdom for insight. If that's the case,
what?
could I roll again?
Do I have an inspiration? I don't know if I have an inspiration word. I do not have inspiration. Shit.
You can
Force of
roll.
personality.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
sorry.
roll. You can roll it again for force of personality. Sid, you can roll a persuasion check yourself.
Okay.
Oh wait,
That's
what does that
pretty
do? No, it's just insight skill.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
No.
It already did that. It already. I guess it was already.
Yeah, we already have your charisma.
Okay.
Increasing your insight.
Okay. damn.
17 for persuasion. All right. The three of them end their conversation as Preston and Mildred go to their respective seats.
Ooh. What is the range on this power?
Not across the galaxy.
You're not across the
Oh,
galaxy.
you're right. We're not in the same room. Fuck! Fuck! Damn
I
it!
already knew. I already fucking knew to deal with you guys this way. There is no way I was letting you go inside the same room as these people.
What's a little effect of mine between friends? They wouldn't even know.
Gosh, man. All the you saw what I had to put inside that security room for you guys. I'm like, all right, let's put some security droids. Let's put 2 Jedi Masters. Let's put some turrets with shields. They're gonna be in their own rooms. But as they reconvene the session, you all begin to hear their voices once again, as Minister Eka says, "All right, Constance, please." Constance is going to stand forward and she's going to say, well then, my fellow colleagues, I do feel some shred of sympathy for the individuals here. But a great man did die today. And someone needs to figure out why that person died and what they need to do to atone for those things.
I just realized it wasn't me who killed him. It was Barth.
It was Barth.
No, Barth.
Anyway,
And with the condition of many of the soldiers, I cannot think that this was just all done in the sake of self-defense. There was some murderous intent with the manner that some of them were killed, and that speaks for something. So I implore you, be lenient with them due to the circumstances, but don't let this go unpunished either. Thank you.
Maybe I should have brought up my past.
Serpentine is going to step forward as he says, yes, as you can tell, my clients are gravely upset, and their lives have been changed for the worse, out of fault of not their own. So, I ask of you, Minister, please, have them do something that will benefit the Hetzel system. Have them work for the Hetzel system in a manner that works in everyone's favor. And if not, then at least allow them to go back to some semblance of what they had to experience prior to this. We have as horrible as this may sound, but no one needs to know that they went under this killing spree. We could say that one of the fragments of the Legacy Run even crashed into Hetstopolis town. But this is something that you should consider, and possibly allowing these individuals to at least return to some semblance of what they had before the Legacy Run. Thank you. Minister Eka is going to thank the two of them as he says, very well, I thank you all. The Margraves were split on how we should go about this. However, we have received word that one of you did work for the Bynes Guild. Is
I'll
that
raise my
correct?
hand. That was me, yes. I was the one who was betrayed by my own co-workers who were working with the thieves. I believe I mentioned this earlier.
Yes. So since you worked for the Bynes Guild, we do have a correction facility that is counter-owned by them and Zerka.
No!
I do not know what that means, but if I may make a statement suggestion?
Well, you can make this suggestion, but it is, rather than put you in a maximum security prison here on planet, which is what Preston wanted, Mildred has suggested to send you to this correctional facility instead. It is off-world, and We actually like the idea from Serpentine. No need to let the families know that their fathers and sons were brutally murdered. It's a little bit more forgiving if we blame it on the incident that has transpired, and that will be my favor to you all. I will not pin murder on your records.
Well, what I was going to suggest was more in line with uh, Miss Axis's first part of the suggestion. Though this is a terrible situation, we all acknowledge this. We have also proven that we are very capable in certain areas, and it would be a shame to waste our talents in a correctional facility when I am sure that Hetzel may have other uses for our skills. Perhaps watched over by one of the Jedi if they are willing and able.
How do I put this? Ever since you all arrived in the Hetzel system, things have been bad. We want you out.
Well, we did not say we had to stay in the Hetzel system to do the work, no?
Why would I care about any work that's done outside of the Hetzel system?
If it benefited the Hetzel system?
We're under a lockdown right now. The Hetzel system is on its own.
Very well. I have tried.
Master Greatstorm is going to step forward once again. He says, Minister, if you are intent on this, the least I can do is allow, if at least if Master Molly will allow me, I can go and bring them to the facility myself.
Can I make a lore check on if I know what the Zerka company is?
Sure.
I don't know if they're any way affiliated to my past, but I want to see. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Okay.
You're more focused on the fact that you're going to a quote unquote correctional facility. Eka thinks about it for a moment. He says, very well, I didn't want to have to send one of our ships. If the Jedi are willing to transport you all, then that is where you will go. You are to leave immediately, and I do wish you luck. I really do, but this correctional facility is going to most definitely correct your lack of judgment and your lack of respect for leadership. And as he says this, you all are shunted out of the courtroom. And you are back inside your cells.
Bob doesn't know how to feel, what to expect. He's glad, in a way, that he's not gonna have that bad of a criminal record with the Republic.
And based off of your understanding as well, gentlemen, you are all hereby banished from the Hetzel system.
Oh, that word.
I didn't wanna
Oh,
go back
that
there
word. Oh, that word.
Yeah,
What
just to
about
help us.
Bombay?
Him too? I think he counts as our party now at this point. Does that mean he's coming too?
They didn't question who Bombay was. You are under the assumption that they think that Bombay is a part of your crew. And might even have been part of the Legacy Run disaster.
Oh, yep.
They
So
didn't
now
say
he's a
what
part
was
of the
happening
crew.
to Toast, did they?
They did not.
My baby.
But as you all sit inside your quarters, you feel the ship about an hour later start to hiss and groan as it is beginning its preparations for a jump into light speed. Let me see how long this is going to take you guys.
12 years later.
Eventually.
One artist rendition later.
Obi-Wan Cannoli.
Oh no.
No.
All right. No, I'm trying to figure something out here.
All right. Take your time.
Yeah, I think you guys would have to go up to Milagro first.
Oh man, the Zerker
And
company
then
is gonna be nice.
Yeah,
By both of those companies that were
up to
sketchy.
Milagro, then south at I-95, and they'll be on their 2 miles.
oh my
Don't forget
gosh.
to
All
stop at
right,
the
that's
gas
42
station to refuel.
parsecs there. Then that's an additional 36 parsecs.
Get those gas station Roth pork chops.
And then
Roth chops.
63, so
Oh,
that's 120. No, 142. Let's see here. And the ship is much faster than the Legacy run. So 142 divided by 26. Still, it'll take you guys about 5 standard days.
Oof.
On the first day, Master Greatstorm is going to come and visit the holding cells area, as Greatstorm is going to visit you, Mercy. You're the one that he actually had a conversation with. As on this first day, towards the end, you hear knocking on the door.
I step back to my bed. Enter.
Good evening, Miss Nightstalker. I just wanted to come in person and extend my apology to you and to your crewmates. How do I put this? Unfortunately, my hands were tied and I couldn't do anything to stop the Hetzel system from enacting their own laws and their own practices. So for the time being, we are going to play nice with them. What I can say is that since you are not going to be tried by the Jedi, and this isn't going to go on any Republic record, the offer still stands. If you're able to escape this facility, please seek out Porter Engel. I'm actually going over to the planet where he is heading toward, where he is located. It's called Elfrona.
Oh, okay. Wait. You writing this down?
Yep.
Nice.
What was Porter Engel?
Porter Engel, yes. Engle.
And what was the name of the planet again?
Elfrona. Elphorna.
Okay. But would we not cause trouble if we attempted to escape this facility?
Well, the good thing about being on an off-world facility is you're not. The only people who care that you're at this facility are going to be light years away.
As long as we do not return to the Hetzel system, we should be fine.
Exactly my point. Sometimes we have to do things with planets that do things differently than the way that the Jedi or the Republic would, and we just have to agree to disagree and find the loopholes around them. I hope you can understand that.
If you understand. I thank you for
You
your words of defense in our defense. I apologize, that came out wrong. And we apologize, or I apologize if we have put you in any unfortunate situation. That was never our intention. My people have always had the greatest respect for the Jedi Order. So it is good that you are.
You didn't cause me any trouble. At least not more trouble than I caused myself. I'm always at my wit's end with the Jedi Council, so don't worry about it.
Very well. I will.
Besides, I like my Padawan to see all walks of life. He's not going to encounter some hoity-toity order that is going to protect him and coddle him for his entire life.
Very good.
In any case, just take note to what I said, and I wish you luck out there.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you one more time when we enter into the dropship to go below.
Understood.
Oh, I'll also let you know where you're going. Now that we're away from the Hetzel system, it seems that you all have been submitted to Drift Hills Prison Camp, within the Hoth system.
Oh, it's gonna be cold.
Oh, Hoth. What can you tell us anything about this system? What we can expect?
Sorry, I should.
Lots of snow, lots of ice, and at that he leaves.
Well, good thing I have much fur.
I'm calling it now. Carlos is gonna make us fight a fucking Wampa.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna add
Just
that to
one?
Bob's beast list.
Just one?
That that's absolutely fair.
Oh,
Seven to
yeah.
19.
Oh no!
The ice crate dragon.
So
No!
there are 5 days that will pass.
Oh, that's a good question. Where's Toast?
Yeah, that's why I was going to if he popped into
yeah.
myself.
I
Oh
didn't think that.
no!
Shit.
Steve, roll me a perception check.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Can't complain.
You do hear the sound of footsteps passing your doorway.
Hey, excuse me. Moment of time, hot second, quick question.
The door is approached as he says, "Very well. Droid, could you please open cell 7?" And as he does,
Yeah, no, so just hot quick second. I came here with my brand new BFF, and he's not with me. Am I ever gonna see him again? I guess is what it sums up to.
the beast of burden that you purchased.
Oh,
yes.
Whoa, that's a little harsh, but summed up rather well. Yeah, that guy.
So the crate dragon has been administered to the animal holding pen here on the Ataraxia. And it was actually quite suspicious. This facility allows you to bring beasts. It seems as though the warden is actually quite interested in the beasts of the galaxy. So when we had let her know that you had a beast in your possession, she was thrilled.
Oh, that's perfect. Thanks. That's actually really good to know. Yeah, I'm sure that that he'll be well behaved the entire time he's there.
You make sure of it.
Oh yeah, Scout's on there. Or Scholar's on there. Listen,
He gives you a very resounding wink of his left eye, and he just walks out.
perfect. I'm going to see Toast again. It's all I wanted.
All right, so as these 5 days pass, there's not really much for you guys to do but sleep and shit. So
I practice my force abilities.
Bob's gonna punch the wall. No, he's not. He's gonna
It's
shadow
definitely
box.
gonna be- He's gonna practice his stances mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
guys-
will write down every number of pi I know on the walls.
you guys are all still binded up in the front though,
Yeah.
so
He's gonna
it's-
practice kicks.
exactly, like you guys are trying to just pass the time. But as you pass the time and these 5 days transpire on your way to your correctional facility on Hoth, we will go ahead and take a bio break. In front and
Yeah,
unlocking the binders for each of you.
Don't worry
Thank
about
you.
him. I know you're a little frightened, but don't worry. He can't even handle yesterday's lunch.
First of all, I'm not great with spice.
What?
Then stop putting like the whole half of the jar on it.
Bob
Yeah,
hears
but that's how you get
spice
the good
and I'm at it
flavor.
immediately thinks drugs.
And
What did you
in these blue squares that I've drawn would be the containers with your belongings that were also brought.
Can we move? Or
No.
not yet? Okay. Oh no, we can't move. Okay.
As you all are placed in this dropship, the ship begins to rise and fly out of the hangar. About 2 minutes pass, and that's when the cold starts to settle in.
Oh no.
As you feel this intense wave of cold just emanating from the exterior of the ship. As Loden looks up to the ceiling of this closed-in dropship, and he says, "Well, yeah, that's quite a cold front."
Do I feel it? Do I feel the cold?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Is
I
it
mean,
like
you're
a
not.
nice cold, like you're driving and you put the window down and it's a nice little
Whoops.
breeze?
Sorry.
More like a draft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a cold one? Like a really, really cold
Yeah.
one?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
It's like home.
And as you guys begin to descend more towards this planet's surface, Loden speaks into his comm and he says, "All right, we are to head over towards the northwest, and you should see a large canyon with a mountain. We're to meet besides the plateau that is in the center of the mountain." As he says this, you feel the inertia as the dropship takes a sharp turn and starts to head towards a northwest direction, at least based off of what Master Greatstorm said. And he receives an indication. He looks over to you all and he says, "We'll be arriving in 2 minutes." You begin to feel that gravity in your stomach feeling of you going down ever so slightly in intense speeds in this dropship. And as you do so, you suddenly feel it kind of jolt and stop as you feel it begin to hover. And as it hovers, Master Greatstorm says, "All right then. You all have your binders off so you can remove yourselves and prepare yourselves. I was told that the warden and there's a security force will meet you at the entrance of this cave. The dropship has a dropping panel, and as he says this, he presses a button, and Toast begins to lower beyond the floor. And as you look, you see just clear white as that frigid cold air begins to rush into this small dropship, and it is howling outside. As it does so, Toast is no longer visible to you, as he is suspended 15 feet below, and Bell presses a button himself, and the shock collar that Toast has been wearing is removed.
Oh.
I can't see the name of the Master Jedi. Loden Greystorm, right?
Yeah, I just gotta hovered by anyone. There you go. Now you should be able to see it.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. And Toast will get off of the platform, and the platform rises again, without your things, and without your things and Toast, as you all can now approach. And he says, "Once you all are standing on the platform, I'll lower it once again, and you can go and join Toast."
Thank you. I
Thank you
don't
for
know
being.
much about Jedi, but thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad that you were not involved in the Legacy Run incident. That is at the top priority of our advances at the moment.
Me too.
Hey, maybe we can figure that out sometime.
Are
Oh,
you
I
guys
hope so.
coming?
I don't want to have to figure it out myself.
Hey, Bart. Listen, this could have been way worse.
That's true, buddy.
Maybe we should look at this on the good side, right?
I think the
Thanks.
takeaway here is to never trust a farmer. Present company excluded, of course.
Yeah, he saw Bart's fist clenched and almost lunged. Yeah.
The farmers weren't at fault. I don't think. I still think it was the planet itself. The people who
I don't
rule
think
it.
we can really be. I think we can fight a planet. Maybe we can eventually.
I haven't
take it.
tried yet. You
Punch
think if
the
I
granite.
punch this planet
Congratulations.
really hard, it'll hurt?
Probably.
Try it
Planet.
and find out. If it does, then
I
you
will-
lost to the planet.
Alright, I will try. I never tried before.
Make it out right
Mr.
now.
Mr. Master and Jedi, Misa been quiet, but Misa just wanting you to know that the beasties at my farm were left out to the wild, so just don't go a hunting them. They were nice beasties.
Damn.
How's the Yusa guys doing?
Well,
As
I gotta
good
say,
as
I
we
am
can.
mighty proud now that you're here.
Aw, you too kind, you too kind. Oh, let's go. It's gonna be really cold.
It'll be a little
Yes.
chilly.
Will you guys be okay?
Oh, it's like
I
home.
mean,
It's a little
I-
colder than home, but it's something I'm not used to.
I've never been to a winter planet. Or no, wait. Does Bob even know what snow or winter is?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, Bob
Um,
has a classic education.
Loading Greatstorm looks over at Mercy and Steve and says, I know you guys don't want to go, but we really do need to get somewhere.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just looking around. And I am looking around, observing the situation as we are being lowered down.
I was totally not thinking about what I want to spend my possible next 4 levels as.
Damn.
And as you all are dropped down after standing on this platform, Loden and Bell are in view, and then the floor comes up to your height, and they're no longer in view. The crates of your belongings are placed on the sides, and Toast is currently laying on his back, as there is a female Togretta currently scratching his stomach. She notices you all being dropped. She says, "Ah, my inmates. It's so
Don't
good
say
to meet you.
Don't say that. Not that word. We're
Please,
guests. We are-
please. Okay, guest, whatever you would like to say. Please come this way. Come this way." And as you all kind of stand and get off of the platform, almost out of the storm and out of the wind, you all feel someone standing next to you.
Uh,
As an individual in very dark clothing just emanates out of nowhere. And you feel their hand on each of you. There's that many individuals surrounding you. You feel each of their hands pushing on your shoulders, saying, "Listen to what the warden says. Move."
Ooh, I love the ominous look.
Yeah, I don't think my blindfold got washed recently. It kind of has a smell to it.
do not push me again. I am warning you. I will not warn you again.
Bob, we got into trouble.
I will move. I will do as they say.
All right. You all begin to be led into a large cave opening, about 30 feet wide, from what you can tell. As the warden, to your surprise, Steve, is having full control of Toast.
Obviously, that's just because Toast is such a well-behaved good boy who'd hurt no one ever.
But as you all are led into into this cave, you begin to walk, and the walk takes a while. It takes about 15-20 minutes. And it is just open cave. There's nothing. There's no inserts, there's no lights, there's nothing here. Until you do notice that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Could be a couple thousand feet away though. But you continue walking, continue making your way into the inner workings of this cave. And as you do so, what hits you first is a very, very off-putting smell. And then what hits you second is the very, very slight sensation of warmth. Let's see here. But as you all are led into oh, Steve, don't forget to heal Toast.
Oh, thank you. I'll do that right now.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, right there. As you all are led closer and closer to this source of light, this very odd smell, and also this sense of warmth, the first thing you start to hear is this very odd sound. And it starts to echo.
What?
Uh,
What is that?
Though the female Togretta, who is standing about 20 feet in front of you all, says, "Oh, those are just the mounts. Don't worry about them." And at this point, go ahead and show you the map.
Yes, the map!
The combat map. As we immediately escape.
Alright, guys. Here we go. Oh. Oh.
As you see these large creatures currently positioned in this very frivolous and hay-like style
God.
area. As she says, "Don't mind them; those are just the mounts. If I ever need to go out into the tundra, but please follow me."
Quick question. Which one of the guards pushed Bob?
We'll say
One of
it's this one over here.
Warrior 1? Okay, got it. I'll remember that.
Is Toast staying over here?
No, I actually have a special place for Toast.
Oh yeah, just listen. Just take good care of him. He's 10 out of 10, good boy.
As you all walk in, the first thing you notice are the large turrets placed at the far corner of the wall here. You look at the floor, and the floor is riddled with scathe marks. These are regularly used.
Oh,
That's concerning.
yeah,
How
this
well
place is
maintained
all
do they
sorts
look?
of sketchy. The con man tells you
All
to.
right. Let's first allow Toast to get acquainted with his cell. As she presses a button, and the large doors positioned on this wall here begin to open. And as they do, Steve, she leads you and Toast inside, and it looks like a vet's office.
Oh,
Oh no, they're gonna get rid of his jewels.
That's not what I thought you were going to say, but okay. She leads Toast into the bottom side cage as she closes it up, and she says, "Toast will be under my watch. I do have a certified veterinary's doctorate, thanks to the Zerka Corporation, and yes, we'll speak more on my position here and what it is that I do. But now that you've seen where Toast is, if we can go back outside and speak to your companions, and you all will understand your place here."
okie doke.
I don't
See,
like
Toast,
how she talks.
Uh, just be a good boy and whatnot.
Dr. Stone, as you make your way through the doorway, the infrared ray shield activates.
Rabies.
Not rabies. I was thinking ray shield, but I said rabies. I don't know why.
The rabies
It's the
shield.
next generation.
Rabies shield. There you go.
You all get rabies when you walk through it.
Oh
The warden.
foaming at the mouth.
The warden walks to the center of you all, and she says, "All right then, welcome all. My name is Warden Phala Asiko. I am the warden here at the Drift Hills prison camp on Hoth. Welcome, welcome. Here at this correctional facility, we encourage our inmates to... How do I put this? We encourage our inmates to engage in survival tactics and in collecting of samples from certain beasts. We are currently dealing with an infestation of sorts. Who here knows what a wampa is?
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh,
Would I know what a wampa is?
nature
Bob,
check?
I'm gonna. Laura?
Those small guys that are orange and have green hair.
Roll a nature check if you're trying to know.
No idea.
Is
Not
it-
my world.
As a livestock
I would
farmer, would I know
I
who
don't
they are?
think. Should I read the roll off?
Nature check at advantage.
Bob doesn't. I'll just roll.
Sid would just not know. I'm not even gonna try.
Oh wow. I
You,
think
you,
I
know,
roll for
you know,
Bob.
Sid, you're absolutely right.
Varth, you know what a wampa is. You used to get told stories of wampas all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What's a wampa?
I'll let her explain it.
So essentially, what a wampa is a bipedal beast. Stands about 10 feet tall. Lives out in the frigid cold of the of this area, and is causing quite a ruckus. There are dozens of them on the mountain, and it's up to the prisoners to ensure that they are exterminated and removed.
Dozens?
Dozens. we don't have a full count, but the last prisoners who went deep into their territory counted somewhere in the ballpark of about 36.
36 wampas.
So how many prisoners do you have?
Currently, we have, she thinks for a second. We have, at the moment, 17 prisoners. With you all, we'll have 24.
Okay, I was more expecting to be a 0 because that seems a little dangerous, but you know, it's okay.
Are the other prisoners strong? Can they fight really well?
Yes, I mean, they seem to be, they seem to be thriving, at least most of them do. They've created their own cliques and their own groupings. Not sure how that's going to affect you all, but, they've made it a game, and I have allowed one of them to have control of the doorway that heads to the Wampa Yards. I don't go inside there. That's not a place for a warden to be. But given these circumstances, you are allowed to take anything with you that does not do energy damage. You are also allowed to take with you anything with you that does not allow you access into doorways. So if you are trying to get through doorways, that is going to be a forbidden item. If you are trying to use something that is energy damage or explosive, that is also a forbidden item. So I am going to administer my own investigation of you all, and we're just going to see exactly what you have. And you'll be allowed to bring whatever it is that you whatever it is that you would like that will help you in this struggle. But again, nothing that will open doorways, so I will be looking for slicers kits, I will be looking for security kits, I will be looking for anything that enhances it in any way, like a computer spike, or any sort of technologically advanced armor or clothing, anything of that nature.
Does an electrostaff qualify as an energy weapon?
I will allow the electrostaff simply because you cannot cause the mountain to avalanche with it. That is my biggest concern.
Very good, very good.
And I use slug cartridges. Is that okay?
Oh, slug cartridges are perfectly fine. Those are physical.
Of course, so Varthas all set them. He just has slug
Can you-
cartridges and fireball darts.
Can
I
you
mean, what
guess
about that Hetzel Captain Alloy I still have? Is that taken from me?
I mean, you would have given that up because you're not wearing it, so it's inside the crate.
Okay, cool. I just don't know if it was like taken from me because reasons. All right, cool. That's fine. It stays in the crate. I don't need it.
All right. And she's gonna go ahead and run her investigation on you all. Is she? Oh wait, just double click on her. Yes.
Can you guess what weapon I use, Warden?
And she also has this.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow. She must be really good at searching.
Very good at searching.
Oh my.
Holy shit.
She got some levels on her.
Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, the expertise is really what does it for her. But she goes up to each of you and she looks at you two and she says, "Ah, squibs. I haven't studied your kind in quite some time." And with both her hands, she just very what's the word I'm looking for? Invasively just goes into your pouches and grabs from the interior of your pouches, almost like she knew exactly the anatomy of your body. As she pulls out the two things and she says, what do these gloves do?
They were a gift from a child. You wouldn't take a child's gift, would you?
And she's going to go ahead and roll a technology check.
That she's gonna be really good at.
Her
I
intelligence.
think she's a
is
warden for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
And
That's amazing.
she looks at it and she says, "Hmm,
Five.
I can't tell exactly what they do, but I do know that they increase your intellect. Because I have something like that on my own shield here. I think that this belongs inside your pack and not inside your possession. I apologize. And you, a kyber crystal and a lens? I'm not
Um,
going to ask any questions. Just go
yeah.
ahead and take it.
Yeah, thank you. It's kind of personal of mine. I don't really use it for anything. It's more just an item that's personal for me.
That's okay, that's okay. I just want you all to be able to survive. The more
You do that without,
specimens...
reaching in those private areas. That's very, disrespectful in our culture, and sometimes it's trial by fire. But I understand that's not really accepted around here anymore. But you know what the gist.
All right then. Well, in any case, let me bring you over to the campsite, if you will.
Question.
Yes.
You wish us to help get rid of these wampas, but what do we get in exchange for it?
I supply you with food. I supply you with a roof over your head.
Do you
I
have?
also...
Wait. Oh shit.
Do you have
a package
meat?
for incarceration here?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, by all means, if you will notice that once you're out there, you can go ahead and walk wherever you'd like. By all means, if you want to go and tread Hoth, take a stroll.
No way.
I dare you to.
That was not
Do
what I
you
was
have
going
any
for.
meat? Where could I get meat?
Oh, you can eat the wampas. I have no problem with that.
Do they taste good?
If you know how to prepare them. I know some
don't.
of the prisoners have been preparing their meat. They have a
So-
fire set up and everything.
I apologize. That was not what I was trying to get at. I was merely
Right.
seeking to see if there's a way we could earn our way out of here.
No, not at all.
That is unfortunate.
We'll be given winter clothes.
You will be given the resources to create winter clothes out of the wampas that you kill.
So we
Oh,
don't actually
yeah.
have
I
quarters
like
anywhere?
this.
Say again?
We don't actually have quarters anywhere?
Let me go show you the campsite, and you'll understand it a little bit more.
So there's no cells.
There are no cells whatsoever. No.
This is my kind of place.
The only cell are the ray shielded doors entering into the camp. But please follow me.
This actually isn't a bad sentence.
Except
Wait
it's
till
very
you
cold.
see what happens later. I feel like there's more to know. A lot more.
Yes,
She
your eyes
enters in a key card and gains access to this door.
Oh, we gotta take note of that.
She stops over here and she says, if you notice to your left, there is a doorway here. I have started a program with the inmates in terms of allowing them to compete for access to a recreational room. The recreational room is heated, equipped with standard snacks that you normally wouldn't get inside this correctional facility. And you all are deemed... it's decided whether you're able to go inside this recreational room at the end of the week when you report your numbers to me, if you will.
Oh, a quota!
See here.
Kind of reminded me of a game.
Let's go ahead and get you guys in there as she awaits you all to be inside this hall. She presses a button on her keypad, and the ray shielded door behind you closes shut. and the one in front of her opens. As you walk in,
No.
the first thing you see are a group of Tusken Raiders coming out.
Oh, so they're one of
As
the clique.
she puts up her hand and she says, Now, Raiders, we have new guests. You are to treat them with respect, and they will be competing against you. I know you all love your ceremonial battles. Just keep it with the Wampas." And the Tusken closest to her just kind of growls as this one who's standing on what looks to be a Wampa pelt laid out on the floor backs away and allows you all entry into the area. As you all walk in, you see what looks to be a large cavity within this cave system. It is closed off. There doesn't seem to be any way out from this area, other than what looks to be a 15-foot tall doorway situated down here behind the Tuscan's tent that you guys are standing there. You guys might not be able to see it because you're standing on this upper side of the tent, but if you were to make your way a little bit lower, you could always
I see the clicks. I see the clicks.
Yeah, there you go. So you do see that there is a very large door there. And as you all kind of start to get into this area, these Tuscans really start to gather up in a line and kind of give you that territorial. They all have gafty sticks. They are definitely equipped with their weapons. As you pass in, you all begin to kind of monitor your areas. As the warden says, "All right then. So this will be your quarters. You will have tonight to rest, and tomorrow we will go on our first hunt. So please, make yourselves at home. I believe that you all will have the tents that are situated next to the shitting holes."
Oh my god.
What's this cute little Bahui
How
over
big?
there?
How tall is the ceiling in here?
The ceiling in here is about 40 feet tall. You do see that there is one window situated right here in this area above what looks to be this blue canister.
Okay.
A Trandoshan. Oh.
But as she says this, she says, "Very well, you all can frolic and go amongst yourselves. But good day." And she walks through the ray shielded doorway and closes it shut behind you.
I am still not seeing this door.
It's in the bottom right-hand corner, behind the Tuscan Raiders.
Ah.
Ah.
Why am I not able to?
Because you can't go through all the tents cannot be gone through except for
I had
the
drawn
little.
a line that would pass through that, but anyway.
What is that?
That's the doorway. As you go over there, Mercy, the Tuscan Raiders get really angry as they do not let you go next to this door. Gafty sticks at your throat. That angry.
I just look at him for a long moment and shrug and walk back away. So which ones did they say were ours? Way over here?
Yes, the two next to the shitting holes.
That's all darkness to me. I can't see that.
Where? Wait, what?
Into
If
the
you
darkness.
look, yeah, into the darkness.
Miss Mercy. Do you
Yes.
need me to show them their place?
It's too dark. It's way too dark.
I think I found it. I'm in something.
Yeah, those holes are the shitting holes.
Oh, it's all darkness to
No.
me.
Wait, where?
Uh,
Oh, no. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get
stream so I
let me-
can see this.
Wait, I still got one of those glow sticks, I think.
Oh yeah, I got glow sticks too. Got a glow rod.
Well, there's a fire
Turns on
anyway, so
lightsaber.
we can see to a degree.
Can I put
Yes.
the glow rod?
And you do understand that the fire seems to be the better area of the camp. It's much warmer there. You are in a very stale and frigid area of
What is the fire made
cave.
of? Because there's no wood here. So what are they burning?
They seem to
Corpses.
be burning corpses. Yes,
Oh yeah.
it is a very intense cooked meat. They also seem to have some sort of fuel source.
Right. Well,
Any
we'll
way to,
have
like,
to look into
meat.
finding a way to make our own warmth. Oh,
We can
do I have
take it by
spells?
force.
No, that's not really a great idea.
Barth, as you go up to the fire, these two kind of surround next to you.
Alright, I'm about to knock these fools out.
Well, hello there, friends. I agree. It is kind of cold.
And Bob, as you kind of go out, these two talls begin to approach you, and they speak out of their little nozzle.
What? Can you say that again?
I'm afraid what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Oh, that's not good. Does this
This
vocoder have a
this individual over here,
funky?
this very large, 8-foot tall white monstrosity starts to walk over as he
What?
says, "They're not going to be able to speak with you."
Oh my god. The only
The guy right here.
Yeah, that big guy over there.
Wait.
I guess I'll start walking to him.
Okay.
Bob's gonna go
Do
to
the Tuscans follow me, or are they just?
No, the Tuscans stick to themselves. They seem to
Talking
be
that good
protecting
stuff.
their fire, their homes, and
Their
the
fire.
door. Their fire,
Oh,
yes.
Oh, okay.
They are
Alright.
very demanding of making sure that they have ownership of this.
I'm gonna pass that ownership up to everyone else.
The very big white individual is going to speak out, and he says, "So you're the fresh meat."
I am. This isn't my first time in captivity. I may be fresh meat to you,
Oh,
but I'm a veteran.
we have something in common. This isn't my first time in captivity either.
Ah,
The name is Bahio.
I am Bob.
What
Bob
is he?
Deathclaw.
What is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is he?
Roll me a nature check.
Is he what?
I thought it was a 20.
All right. With a 15?
What's his name again?
His name is Bahio.
Bahio.
Bahio, yeah.
Bahio.
You're unsure. You think that he's a Wampa at first, but that's not
what I
right.
thought.
Wampas don't have like straight long hair. And he just says, "Are you guys here to replace the last people that were here, or?"
What happened to the last people that were here?
See, what they don't tell you about the games is these Tuscan Raiders and Talls really like to work together.
Oh, they do they?
And the last people that we were with didn't want to work with me and my boys over here. As he points over to the Trandoshians, who are just kind of standing in their own little grouping.
I know what Trandoshans are, right? Because of my planet, like where I've been, Nalhada?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you speak Huttese, my friend?
The Trandoshan at the bottom right-hand corner is going to speak out in Huttese, and he's going to say, "Yes, what do you want?"
I am Bob Deathclaw. I'm gonna say all this in Huttese. I am Bob Deathclaw, champion of the Nalhada Gladiator Arena.
You think I care what the Hutts do?
No. But I know you probably want your freedom, right?
Yeah, I want off this ice rock. But
I propose that we all have an alliance, since the Tuscans and the Taos want to work together. I propose an alliance to escape, eventually. But for now, I want to live. And I'm sure you do as well. I am a very powerful warrior, and I am sure to prove it.
Bahio interjects in your conversation. He says, Now, make sure you speak this out to your companions, too. I don't know if you all speak Huttese.
And then I speak in basic. I'm trying to make an alliance with them because they are most likely going to be the people to help us in this situation.
Based on what our friend said here, we can work together and make sure this fire becomes ours, or we can still share the fire with it. But
We can make them understand.
Do I see any
Friends.
surveillance?
I'm great
in
at
this
making
place?
friends.
What are you asking, Steve?
Is there any surveillance?
Roll me a
Outside the
perception
window.
check.
We should have had the monk do this. Hey.
Oh, never mind.
As you look around, you don't see anything in the semblance of surveillance, other than this window here. And then there also seems to be some sort of power connecting rig at the top of the door. It has a light sensor, and it seems to be blinking.
Fair enough. Just had to make sure didn't have to stop that conversation.
I'm gonna ask the Trandoshans who is the leader among them. And if we can speak to their leader.
You guys are speaking to him. We work with Bahio.
Oh. Well, that helps a lot. Bahio. I'm gonna speak in basic again. I'm done speaking in Huttese. I would like to grab the leader of our group to come meet with you, and we can talk about this further.
I'll start yelling for Mercy to come over and waving. Mercy, bring your scary ass over here.
Scary?
I thought we kind of agreed on it.
I am not scary. Bobby's scary.
This is our scary predator. This is our leader.
Our perspective, really.
This is our leader, Merciful Night Stalker.
Hello.
This is Bahio. Then there's Transdoshian friends. We have been discussing a possible alliance because I guess the individuals behind this have an alliance, so it could work to our mutual benefit.
Yes. I think I failed to tell you all though. It runs deeper than an alliance between those two groups.
Oh, do they have
Like a
romantic
brotherhood thing.
relationships?
Shall we share?
We're not. I mean, I don't know what goes on inside their. Anyway, let's put into perspective a situation that happened 6 months ago. We had a group of Rhodians who were running amok, and they seemed to be doing well. And then they got to the point where they tried to run a rebellion, and the Tuscan Raiders backed up the guards. I think the Tuscan Raiders like their situation and they want to stay here.
What about
Okay.
the cows? What is they for?
The Tals follow the Tuscan Raiders because they can't beat the Tuscan Raiders in combat.
That is good information to know.
Is it more like a submission thing, or is it like it's the way they work?
I think it's the way they work. It seems more of a primitive way of thinking. It's why I haven't been able to go and speak with them. And me and my Trandoshian counterparts here are pretty strong. That gentleman over there next to that crystal formation, that's Mr. Boone. He works for some animal society. I don't know, but he, for lack of a better term, he's useless out there. He doesn't really do much damage. He tries punching them with his small Bothan hands, and it just doesn't work.
Tiny
Ah.
hands.
That is unfortunate. I will try to make sure he is not harmed.
Oh, he is not going to go with us. Do you know how many guards are in this facility?
I believe that she only has half a dozen guards with her, but they are quite the tricky group. They use these electric swords, two-handed, and it stings. And if you didn't guess it already, the warden is an engineer, and in her own right, she can really muster up some technological feats.
Oh, no. Not an engineer with the tech power.
Interesting. Are you aware of any vessels that come here other than dropping off more prisoners on a free supply vessels, for instance?
No, we were dropped right outside the entrance, which I'm sure you were as well.
Yes.
It seems that the warden does things in this manner, and then there are moments where she will be gone for 2-3 week respites. We assume that when she's gone, she has somewhere in the vicinity access to a vessel, but we have no way of knowing.
Ah,
But there is no hangar here. It doesn't seem like that's the kind of place this is.
okay. Do you know what's behind that door that those Tuscans got so upset about when I went over there?
Yes, that's control to the Wampa Yards.
Ah,
Yes, when we're ordered to go out there, the Tuscans will open it up, and they will have first dibs to go out and position themselves.
What happens if we try to force our way out?
then we would have to fight the Tuscan.
Yes, the Tuscans would declare battle against you. They wouldn't just instinctually attack you, but
Does the
Okay,
warden
so
care about infighting?
the warden doesn't seem to watch us at all unless we have some sort of feat. A bigger wampa, one with different colored eyes, something of that nature.
So if something were to happen,
Okay.
they were to attack us, we could defend ourselves without concern, yes?
From my understanding, yes, but I've just never tried it just because we were in such small numbers.
Well, they haven't met me.
You said that there's a
I mean-
Wampa Yard. Is it the only place on the planet we can get to, or can you leave the area?
I mean, you can try. The problem is that we're on a heightened plateau on the side of a mountain, so the drop becomes very dramatic at the end of the yard.
I will
Wow.
at that point extend my wings and flap them slightly and then pull them back in. I am not personally concerned about the heights.
Me neither. As you see, I have
Are you acclimated to climbing and flying in intense winds and frigid cold temperates?
Wind, yes.
Well-
Temperatures, not so much. I'm just thinking long term, not at this time.
I
I'm
can
not to go
climb
running
on
out there right now.
I'm good at climbing. I'm confident in my climbing skills.
My
You're not
experience
necessarily-
here has been that the planet is its own prison in itself. Like, even if we control the facility, we have no way of knowing where there's an escape.
This facility is within a plateau or on top of it?
On top of it and extending outwards towards the flat line of the plateau.
So below us is nothing but a drop.
A drop. It's just cliffside and sharp rocks.
Oh.
Yeah, you probably have a good 2,000 to 4,000 feet to go down of just
That's
jagged
a long
rocks.
way. Jagged rocks. It's frozen rocks. If you get cut, the injury will be bad
Yes.
because of the
Right.
cold and the cut. Any
So I
injury.
think our first order of business should be to acquire the means to create the fire. Once we get out there, we are not going to be leaving anytime soon. There are no ships. There's no way for us to get out of here unless we find her ship. And even then, we would still have to make sure we could secure Toast.
Yes,
I
We
do
also
not
have to
wish
make
to
sure
live in-
she doesn't get on there instead.
we have. I don't trust her, and I don't think you should either.
She is a warden. We do not have to trust her.
I mean, I mean for Sid's cousin, because she is very interested in that beast for some reason, and I don't like it. That is what my gut is telling me.
Well,
What?
until we get outside, we cannot determine too much more. So for now, we
So
must
what-
find a way to keep ourselves warm. Since we have no fire, and they obviously will not share with us, though
Well-
it would provoke quite the fight if we decided to try and take it, and I'm not quite sure we are ready for that just yet.
Do they have a set of rules? Like, can I challenge them to one-on-one combat for the fire?
You not for the fire. I don't think
Not
you'd
for
be
the
able
fire.
to. I don't think you'd be able to get that for the fire. You'd probably be able to get that for like a weapon or something like that, but not for a community owned thing.
Okay. I want to see how strong they are. I will be right back.
I
Oh,
really
no.
test that.
Oh, I better follow him.
Tuscan, I challenge you. Fight me on one-on-one combat.
The Tuscan looks over at you and he gives you a very stern nod as he gets up from sitting down and he stands over here next to this crystal formation. And yeah, you're challenging him to a one-on-one combat. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay. Ooh. That's the Tuscan. That's not me. Okay. Where is it? There it is.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, that's not good for the Tuscan.
All right, go for it.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do. Hold on. Let me turn off the voice.
First thing I'm gonna do is go into a rage. I'm gonna waste one rage for this to make a point. Okay, my rage thing is still counting as 3 max instead of 4. So I'm raging. I'm gonna move forward. I'm going to attempt to grab him.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna start off with this time. That should be a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
Or
Grappling is usually athletics.
is it athletics?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
usually athletics.
Okay, athletics.
All right, sounds good. So
And I
athletics.
think, let me see. I have advantage because no, it's not. It's not just a strength check. It's
It's a strength check because it's
Oh, it
based
is?
off your strength.
Are
Okay,
you
yeah,
are you raging?
yeah, I'm raging.
Okay, so yeah, so since you are raging, you will have advantage.
Okay. Do that. Sweet, sweet. Oh. Oh
Yeah,
no.
sounds good. You have him.
Okay. He's
He's grappled,
grappled.
right?
Yep. He's grabbed. Yep. I grabbed him, and now I'm gonna try this out. I really wanted to try this out so bad. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do punishing strike on him, and
Okay.
because he's grabbed, if he fails the save, he's incapacitated till the next turn.
And your bonus action, well, you did attack with the the
Yeah.
grapple is still
I
considered
grabbed.
attack. That's fine. All right, so this
And
is a
it's a
Constitution
8.
save on him.
Yeah, it's a 8. The DC is 8 plus what's my proficiency? 2
Yep.
plus my strength mod, which is 4.
So
So it's like
14.
yeah, it's 14.
All right, sounds good. Constitution save coming his way.
I want to see how good he is with it. Oh no.
Ooh, he just passes it.
Oh, okay. Good for him. Good for fucking him. All right.
It's like they're fighters.
Okay. Well, I gotta look reckless strikes. I'm gonna boot that down. All right, and then I'm gonna bonus action hit him.
Are you
Use
raged?
your bonus
You
action
just
to
you
No,
yeah.
because I
Actually,
grabbed him.
you couldn't hit him with this.
What?
Let me see here. When you hit a creature, so you didn't hit him with anything.
Oh, I didn't. You're right.
So he's grappled and you
Okay,
he's
he just
grappled and you
grappled.
raged. So yeah,
Damn.
you didn't
Oh,
hit him
yeah,
with
right.
anything.
Okay, so he just grappled. I forgot bonus action.
All right, well you went and grabbed him. Is that
Yep,
your
I grabbed
turn?
him. Yep, that's my turn. Go
All
ahead.
right, sounds good. Yeah, he is just going to as you're grabbing him, he's gonna use his offhand and slap you with his gaffy stick.
Do it. Damn, that's a good roll. That hits.
For 5 damage reduced to 2.
Okay.
And he has multi-attack, so he's gonna go ahead and roll a second attack.
Okay. Oh, he's good at that.
And 6 reduced to 3.
Okay.
And he's gonna stay put. You have him grappled. He's not doing
Yep.
anything. Your turn.
All right. Now that's my turn. He's grappled. This time I'm gonna reckless. Give him that advantage. I'm gonna attack him normally, or for rage.
Okay.
And I think because I have the I said 22 to hit?
Yep. And now, if you want to do the punishing strike, you can do it.
Oh, did you? So I didn't use one of my things earlier. Like, did that count?
No, you
For
wouldn't have
one of
used
my uses?
you wouldn't have used punishing strike
Okay.
because you
So
didn't
I'm
hit
gonna
him. So if you want to do
got
it now, you can.
I will do it.
All right.
Damn.
He still succeeds.
Okay. But I did hit him.
Yes, you did. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh wait, but it's not rage. It's not rage in that case. It wouldn't be rage because it takes away my rage for that. So it'd just be
Just
normal
roll and then
damage.
-2.
No, I just do normal damage. Damage. 8.
Okay.
Okay. Bonus action hit him. This time it's gonna be rage.
You mean reckless?
No, I'm still reckless because I already used.
Well, if you're gonna bonus action hit him, you can't bonus action rage at the same time.
No, I raged last turn, didn't I?
Yeah. So why? But you said something
He's
ended
talking
your
about rage
rage.
damage. No, he's talking about
No, the
rage
rage damage.
Yeah, you're doing rage damage this time, not doing the.
Yeah.
reckless.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He foregoes the rage damage. That makes more
Yes.
sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Damage. Damn, low rolls.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Fair enough.
It's just gonna be like an endurance test at this point.
So yeah, he's gonna attack you. This time at advantage because you recklessly attacked.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Ooh, that hits.
Min damage though, 4 damage reduced to 2.
Okay.
And second attack.
Advantage.
Again, min damage. 2 damage to you. The rage is gonna be the difference, I can already tell. Go
I
ahead.
haven't done anything yet. I try. Okay. Attack. My turn.
I think with the rage, you definitely have more health than him because of the
Oh, yeah.
resistance. That's
True.
that's pretty much it. But yeah, go ahead.
Reckless again. Is reckless? I need to check this. 1 second. Oh yeah. Okay. It's not a bonus action, or is it? Does it count as a bonus action? It doesn't say. So it's not a bonus action to reckless.
No, reckless is just you can only do it on your turn. That's the limitation to it.
Okay. So reckless again for the advantage. Aiming for that crit. Do this again. Inventory. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I hit him already, right? I think I still have the gauntlet on.
Yeah, the gauntlet would be allowed.
So for how many times did I hit him already?
You've
Like
hit
once?
him twice, so for check equals 10 or higher, the full damage taken. Shocking 13. Oh, okay, got it. So I need to get 2 deck saves on him.
I have to remember that. I apologize. I'm not used to it yet. Ooh.
That is a fail on the first one, so he would have been shocked. Yep. And
2
so
damage.
that's 2 more damage. And second one,
Oh my.
he also failed, so go ahead and roll another d4.
2 more damage.
This poor Tusken Raider, you just decided to come and ruin his fucking day.
I'm not gonna kill him. I learned my lesson.
Steve!
I love that. And on that note, I'm gonna
Go ahead and make
so
your
I didn't attack
attacks.
yet. I'm gonna attack because I'm recklessing.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right.
And then go ahead and roll his dex now.
Ooh.
Another failure.
Oh, he takes another D4.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that
That's
zero.
dirty.
Ooh, max damage.
Oh.
So that's minus 16 on him. Oof.
All right, we got the bonus action because I believe I still have that.
16 on him. Let me see.
All right, guys, test this. We're gonna see
16
it.
does hit him.
Okay, so we know 16 can hit his AC, guys.
I'm just gonna hand over one of the food rations to Steve and just sit down and just start eating.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Another 9, and then
The
see
save.
here the save. Yep.
That save is nice. Oh, he
That
passed.
is a pass, but he is shocked.
Nice. That's my turn.
Right. Sounds good.
I'm liking this. He's basically my test dummy at this point.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I mean, at least he could still take his 2 attacks because of the attack or bonus action. Luckily, he's grappled, so he can't really use his bonus action anyway.
I'm glad I grappled him.
And you're still attacking recklessly, so he has advantage still.
Yep. Ooh. I gotta watch out. I could get crit on.
8 reduced to 4.
Okay.
And second attack. 18, which I know hits.
Yep.
And
Oh.
another min damage. I just keep on rolling 1s on the d10. But yeah, 2 more points of damage to you.
Yep. Alright,
Alright.
My turn. I'm gonna
Yep.
continue what I was doing.
Yeah, just continue rolling,
Reckless.
rolling the dice.
Yep,
I'll continue
reckless.
rolling the deck saves.
Okay.
No need to explain it anymore. We know what's
Got
happening here. That'll hit. I know you're going for non-lethal, so
Yes, yes. He did he?
that's a fail on his part. So go ahead and roll the d4.
Oh my!
So minus 15. Got it. Second attack or bonus action attack. I should say. That was close to a 20. 15 also hits him.
Okay, normal damage.
Shitty AC, huh?
That's good to know, guys. That's good to know.
5, 11. Tuscans aren't really made to fight alone. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, that's
They're more like a swarming kind of a group.
make
But
that save one more time.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
Passes it, so just the
Good,
11
good.
damage there. But he is looking very rough, near death at this point.
At this point, I think it's just safe to stop. Does he want? No, there. I'm gonna
No,
keep
he's
fighting. I'm gonna keep
gonna
fighting until there's a
yeah,
winner. Until there's a winner. That's
exactly. He's not gonna accept that mercy.
how. Yeah, he won't accept that.
So he hits you again there.
Bob understands
This
that.
time for 5 damage. After your reduction there, and then second attack here.
Sorry.
That is gonna hit you. Yep, that's a missing. Guys, you can see the wear and tear from your stunning gauntleted claws is really starting to take its toll on him. Go ahead.
All right, reckless again. You know the deal. Oh,
That
no
will hit.
crit.
All right, so 9, and then let's go ahead and roll this deck save. I believe that fails.
That is a failure.
If you roll a 4 on this dice, he's knocked out.
He's done.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just one. I apologize. Do the first one, the 2 damage.
The 2 damage, okay, so he is, yeah, he's not looking good.
Do I have one more attack?
You do. You have your bonus action.
Oh yeah.
If you want to just unarmed strike him, like, do you want to like close your fist for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure because like coming out with
not gonna
like
kill him.
flinch.
I'm.
Oh.
I don't know if he can pull his punch while he's raging. Sorry to point it out.
You're raging.
Damn.
Sorry, I hate to be the one to point it out, Bob, but that's okay. I'm right there.
You want us to all fight right now?
You
know
are
what?
raging.
You know what I can do? You know what I can do? I'm gonna use my last thing to try to incapacitate him. How about that? So it won't kill him.
With the punishing strike?
Mhm.
Alright, let's see if it
Do it again.
you need him to fail that con save.
I hope he does. Please fail, bro.
And yep, there it is.
He's knocked out.
So he is
Fight's over.
incapacitated. And the punishing strike it deals a very blunt and deadly blow. But you do see that the Tuscan does show signs of life, as this one right here rushes over with a bonus action dash and tends to the Tuscan's wounds.
I pay my respects to the Tuscan, and then I move away.
I will step over here and look at the Tuscan who's sending the other one and says, "May I assist? I have medical skills."
See? I can hold back.
The Tuscan holds his hand out as to signify that he's got it.
Very well. I look at Bob. Yes. Good job, Bob. Pat him on the head.
Don't do that. Don't. No.
Would you like some healing?
Stop. Okay. I would appreciate it. That. Yeah.
Okay.
While all this is going on, Old Bombay is going to approach you, Dr. Stone, as he's going to say, Misabi wanted to speak to you, Doctor. Do you got a moment?
To who, me?
We have a long
Oh,
time.
Dr. Stone. Okay, never mind. Bobby will heal
I
second.
will. I will take it.
What did you say, Kino? I'm sorry.
We have plenty of time. What is it?
I was overhearing that you used to been looking for test subjects and things to do research on.
Yes, I'm looking for creatures with unique abilities.
Yeah, I think that the warden here is that kind of person too, but she seems to have the backing of some big group. I don't know how to tell Mr. He calls himself a doctor, but he doesn't seem more like a doctor like you do. But I don't know how to tell Steve that Toast might be in danger.
Of course he's in danger. We're all in a prison.
Well, I'm gonna try and do the best that I can to help you all. So, if you need Old Bombay to do something, you've been letting me know, okay?
Okay.
Speaking of which, he is going to do a couple of things. As you all begin to harbor yourselves for the night, he lets you all know. He says, I ain't trying to make it sound like me so lonely, but we all should huddle up around me.
Ah,
We
sure.
should probably huddle everybody in between myself and Bob, since we are both fur-bearing creatures.
Yes, I am very warm. Just mind the smell of death and blood.
Just let's all go inside the same tent.
Sounds like a good idea.
Wait, what tent?
Top tent.
Yeah, we still can't see that.
Bob waves the heel because they're going as everyone leaves.
This way.
Oh, am I getting something? Is this the tent?
Yeah.
Think I'm in here? Is this the
Make a
tent?
Big old sandwich.
On the inside here.
I'll have a
show
light
you.
source out so we can all
So
see.
you go here and here and here and then up in here.
Because I have a glow stick, so I will use that so we can all see.
Oh sure, that makes it a lot better.
A glow rod, rather, I should say.
I got you. Let's see here. Light, dim 30, bright 15, an update token.
Oh, that's so much better.
And Bob will put you over here. And anyone who is not acclimated to the cold is going to have to roll a Constitution save every single night that you stay here.
Do we get a bonus if we're all huddled together?
You get a
Yeah,
bonus.
Bob is warm.
Well, you get a bonus because of Old Bombay. I will share that with you.
He was made for this. He was
It's a
definitely
routine.
made for this.
So you guys have advantage on Constitution saving throws to avoid exhaustion from unenhanced sources.
Wow. Okay. So
And he
Do I
is
get-
naturally adapted to both the hot and cold climates. And
That's
he can extend this benefit to allies within 5 feet of him. So that is why you are huddled.
21.
very nice.
21, you are definitely good.
I have advantage. So let's
Unfortunately,
do
I'm a
that.
fighter, and Constitution save is something I got.
22.
22, very nice. Very nice, Sid. And I would assume Steve also has the same hide.
Yes, sir.
He kind of had an incident about 5 years ago. It wasn't pretty.
We do not talk about Steve's bald patch.
Oh,
Nat
Put
20
on
for
his face.
Bombay.
God.
See here, Varth, you're good with the advantage. And then we just need Dr. Stone. Yes. See here. All right. So none of you suffer any exhaustion from this cold climate. As you all hunker down, and old Bombay teaches you a thing or two of surviving in the cold. And he says,
Bob,
sometimes it can
very
get
careful.
really cold underwater, so we always got to make sure that we are prepared for anything. Now, when we out there hunting the big beasties, you guys just make sure that I get my distance, and I'll protect you with this here sluggy, as he pulls out his carbine.
What do you call it?
Sluggy,
Sluggy?
sluggy, yeah.
Oh, I call
Tastes
mine
like a plug.
Death Claw.
But you,
My weapon. That is
I
your
mean, it
weapon.
makes sense. It makes sense because he is Deathclaw, so it's something that would be on him would be called Deathclaw. I get the joke.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
it funny? No, but I do get the joke.
So
Okay.
maybe I should change
I
it.
guess there's some creativity in there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you all a story. I
Well,
didn't
story
get
time,
this
'cause they
name
usually have this
willingly.
before.
This name came to me, or I was chosen for this name. And that's it.
That-
I was
Okay.
chosen.
That's it. I was prepared my whole body for a story, and then you just cut it off like that.
You want?
No, now I don't want to even hear it.
No, my parents. I don't have parents.
You know, if you guys gonna be using me to keep yourselves warm and all, you're gonna need to be quiet while we're trying to sleep.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Just ignore the smell of the dookie I just took.
And the smell of my
we have
fur.
outside.
No, I didn't leave the hole outside. The hole is 10 feet away from the door.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
This reminds me of another story. Y'all want to hear?
Go to sleep,
No.
Bob.
Go to sleep.
Okay.
And you guys get a long rest out of this.
God damn it.
Bob's loud snores keeps everyone awake.
Someone take his vocoder off.
It's
You
not
take
gonna
it off?
change anything. Plug his nose.
You
And
guys
his mouth.
awaken, and as you awaken, you see the shadow of a small figure outside the tent.
Bob gets up immediately into defensive stance. Who's there?
Step outside.
Show yourself.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Please, please. I just wanted to speak with you all.
I'm sorry.
Is
I
this the
didn't mean
Boffin
to
guy
scare
we
you.
talked about?
Yes, this is the Bothan individual.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to scare you. I put my hand on his head and tap. I pat him.
Bob, don't go stealing my moves.
No, I
I'm sorry. What's your name?
I absolutely adore Wookiees. I apologize. But my name is Inser Boone. A pleasure to meet you. I am a member of the Galactic Society of Creature Enthusiasts. I came here in search of I suppose it's a legend at this point, but in any case, I came in search of this legend, and I wound up in here, and now I'm kind of stuck here.
What is this legend? I want to hear. Sounds interesting.
apparently there might be the remnants of some sort of beast that was used to guard ancient temples within the inner workings of the planet's subterranean system. They were known as Kinton Crushers. I am quite interested in their study and just wanted to really have the opportunity to draw one. And
You
now I'm
want to
here.
draw one? Is it dangerous? Is it known to be
Extremely
hostile?
dangerous. Normally, I would just make myself invisible, but my wristpad was taken. In any case, I've been here for about 3 months, and I fear that my colleagues might have taken my ship away from me. We housed inside an abandoned spaceport or station of some sort, about 30 miles due north of here.
So you may have a ship nearby.
Yes, if you can find a way to help me escape here and keep me alive, I can almost guarantee that we can get you off planet.
Don't worry, Booney. We will protect you.
Oh, just Boone.
I will nickname you Booney. You are Booney.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Only I can call you Booney.
Oh,
Bob,
Or Varp.
Yeah, Boney.
let's have some respect for the gentleman who is going to offer us, who has offered us a ride off the planet.
no, it's
I
okay.
have.
It's okay. I adore his species.
You know of my people?
Oh, of course.
How much do you know?
Well, quite a lot. I spent at least 5 years on Kashyyyk during my studies, to join the Galactic Society of Creature Enthusiasts.
I see. I have spent 6 months on my home planet. I unfortunately was exiled for getting in a fight with another Wookiee who happened to be
I
friend.
see. I see. You succumbed to one of the primitive factors of the Wookiee race.
Yes,
It's all right. You can still find purpose within the galaxy. It's a shame that you cannot go to your homeworld, but there are plenty of places for you. And yes, I've done quite a number of studies and thesis statements on the Wookiee people and the way that they live.
I was raised very differently than my people.
Yes, and that's what makes you a wondrous creature. Sir, you do not need to convince me that you are a great Wookiee.
I know I am great Wookiee, but
This on the web for you do not
Oh.
need to convince me that you are great.
Oh, Siri is listening.
Siri, no! This is my time! No! My Siri started acting up. Never mind, I'm
The
done.
chain reaction.
And
He,
thus the android uprising began.
The phone's turned into a nanobot.
But he says, "Well, very well. I feel very confident now that I've found some companions here. That Bahio fellow was he was kind enough to protect me. But I don't know. There's just something about him.
He is
I,
very large.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what I mean. Honestly, I've been kind of scared since I've been here.
I guess that's fair. It is pretty scary, but it's also pretty fun.
Yes, very.
You know, 90 days in a place is a lot.
You've been here 90 days?
I've been here for 3 months, yes.
Wow. I
Good,
forgot to
yours.
tell you my name. My name is Bob. Bob Deathclaw.
Oh, Yes, insert Boone, but I have already told you that.
Yes.
All right, Bob. Deathclaw.
You can just call me Bob.
Mm,
Deathclaw is the name I
no,
wasn't
you
given. I
you
was
called
forcefully
me
given.
Booney, so I'm gonna call you Mr. Death. How's that?
That sounds too menacing.
Oh no,
Bob,
Mr. Death.
I kind of
You can
like
always-
it. You can call me Mr. Death.
You can always call him Boob. He actually really
No,
likes
no,
the name.
no,
Mr.
down.
Death
Call me that.
Boob?
That's a
no.
good one. That's a good one.
Look, we're all friends here.
I would not be called Boo. Never.
No. Unless you make me angry. I just look at Bob, narrowing my eyes. Then I smile. Yes, we should perhaps all introduce myself. Ourselves. I am Merciful Night Stalker. I have, well, I guess I'm the leader here.
This is our leader.
Pleased to
Miss
meet you.
Night
I have been
Stalker.
appointed leader by them.
You can call her Death too.
No, you may call me Mercy, please.
No mercy. Sounds better.
Inser kind of looks at you very wide-eyed, and he says, "I don't believe I've ever seen one of you. Where do you hail from?"
Oh, I am from a very faraway world. Orelon 2. This is, I'm one of the first of my people to leave our world.
Orlon too isn't that far, actually. We're on Hoth, correct?
Yes.
I think so.
I apologize, I do not have a map of the galaxy handy. I am still needing to travel.
I do. And he pulls out from his satchel this very large data pad. It's almost 3 feet wide, and it just kind of sits in his stubby hands. And he's just like, "Oh, here you go." And he's gonna go ahead and show you the map.
Oh my god, it's an outdated one. Or is it?
So
No.
you all are at Hoth.
Dang.
No, we're not that far from the Starlight Beacon either.
You're not that far from the Starlight Beacon. You're
I'm
not that far from Orland 2.
Wow, okay.
Orland 2. Wow, we're really close.
You aren't that far from Elfrona, which is where
Where we're supposed to meet with the Jedi.
Yep, exactly.
Endor is there. Well, Mustafar.
All right.
Mustafar.
While we are basking in the situation here, can someone please roll me a D100?
Should I
do it, guys?
Go ahead. Go for it.
All right.
We're sure to
And
let
we can
him do
blame you when it all goes terribly awry.
Yeah. It's okay. Come on.
37.
Fuck.
Well, that's
Could
not
be good, could be
terrible,
bad.
maybe. But it's not super
no, I
good or
don't
super bad, so.
Well, you can blame me now.
Okay.
I usually do.
That's fair. I fuck up every other day.
All right. I need you guys to do. So we're gonna go down the list. Bob, go ahead and roll me 20 d20.
Oh man.
What?
Oh man. Okay. Oh.
A lot of 8s.
Yeah, that's not.
Ones, too.
1, 2,
But again,
2.
this could be how much time before we have an opportunity to escape, so who knows?
That's a long. That's a year. No, it isn't.
No,
it's
it's
like half
not.
a year.
Yeah.
It's like 2/3 of a year almost. Well, actually, I don't know how long years are in Star Wars, so.
All right, those critical failures are at least far enough away from each other.
Oof.
Yeah, you're fine. All right. Next down the list, Dr. Stone, 20 d20s, please.
Oh no. I'm giving you guys all the good luck. Lady Luck, give us some luck.
If any of us have luckies, that means we can re-roll one of these.
Oh, that's almost as good as mine. A nat 20. That's better. That's just better.
We don't know that.
That
the
is
overall
better.
Okay.
So overall
so-
average is a little
2,
bit better, so.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Dr. Stone.
Oh,
Yeah, we are still rolling below average on that though.
Very below average. That second row is real
Yeah.
bad.
Ooh. Okay. You are having a rough go at this experience. But your body is able to still maintain some semblance of stamina. Let's see here. Dr. Steve now, 20d20, please.
good rolls, good rolls, good rolls, good rolls, good rolls.
This is the damage we're taking.
Oh, nah, forget. Oh, that's.
Holy shit.
Good
Oh,
total.
that was toast.
The total. Full 200, that'd be great. Skills.
Skills.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put that nat 20s there as well. Okay. Yeah, you are fine.
Oof.
Mercy, 20d20s, please.
Oh boy.
All right, roll good, roll good, roll good. Good rolls, good rolls, very good rolls. Very good rolls.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn.
Dan.
Yeah,
indeed.
1, 2. Yeah, you only have 2 fairly bad rolls in that. You are fine.
Wow.
All right. Old Bombay will go ahead and do his 20 here.
Come on, old Bombay. You're an expert.
The nice thing is I actually have a decent constitution too.
Oh, he got a 20.
Let's see
Oh.
here.
Damn.
1, 2, 3. Yep, he's fine as well. Sid.
Doing good. Doing good. What the fuck?
Oops. No, it did plus 20. Okay, whoops. All right.
Just rolled 19 more.
Nope, get rid of one.
I'll get rid of the
Oof,
first
that's
one.
still good.
All right, so get
That's
rid of the first
very
one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're fine.
You guys
All
are
right.
rolling so good.
What does this mean?
And Varth.
Oh gosh. That's still pretty good.
Let's see, Varth. 201. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're still pretty separated. And then that 3's at the end there. Okay, yeah, you're fine as well. So, you guys awaken that second day, and you just sit and sit. And the only semblance of communication or some aspect of giving you any sense of information is the loud resounding sound of. I'm gonna go back to the main camp. Let's see here, activate. The very obnoxious sound of the blue container like structure over here in the corner as it begins to be filled with rations from the bottom up. And as it does so, the Talls and Tuscans all go grab their shares, and They make sure to leave some for the rest of the inmates, as everybody has the opportunity to go and grab something to eat.
Bob's
But
already on his way.
as you're making your way, and you grab your rations for the day. Hour 1 passes, then hour 6 passes, and you guys are just eating and going about all these days without having any sort of indication of what's going on. So that is the norm for 20 days.
Oh damn, 20 days.
Wow. Playing a lot of chance cubes.
Oof.
I will
And
spend my time meditating and work and practicing my force stuff. Away
Sure
from the
thing.
view of everybody else but the party, like in the tent.
Bob's gonna pursue greater strength. That is his goal, to become stronger.
Okay. But as you guys are trying to spend time trying to use your downtime to your advantage, you do find it to be very difficult with the frigid cold and no semblance of warmth entering your body. Anytime you get anywhere close to the fire to allow yourselves to gain some warmth, the towels especially extract their claws and show them to you all. They're very aggressive, and they don't seem to be of the same persuasion of that one Tuscan that Bob was able to face off with.
Well, I'll be fighting them in a 1v1 next.
But as you await your trials to transpire, on this 20th day,
Oh,
you hear one of the Tuscans let out a signature cry.
Okay.
And as he does so, you hear the resounding sound of a door being opened as this Tuscan over here next to the doorway begins to grab onto the latch and push on it and start to turn the large wheel that mechanically keeps this door open. As he does so, a rush of cold wind begins to enter the cave, and him and the rest of the other Tuscans begin to group up, and the Talls begin to group up closely after them. As they do so, they all exit through the doorway, which has been left open. As
All
they
of
say
them.
this, Bahio comes over and he says, "We should go! It's a numbers game now! Just make sure that you kill however many you can!"
All right.
We could
Good
just close
luck.
the door and let the Wampa kill them all.
Wampas, right? Not just people?
Yes, Wampas!
Okay, good.
Shall we go together or separate?
We should all go now!
Okay. Stay close to me, Booney.
And as you all exit and head out into the wilderness, as you are met with the frigid cold temperature of Hoth, we'll take off this Wampa hunt next week.
All right.
Excellent.
All right.
Very, very cool. Good timing. I couldn't
very
figure out where we were
amazing. I
going.
love it. I did not
Alrighty.
expect it to be like this, but it was amazing that it turned out this way.
Indeed.
Interesting turn of events.
So I just gotta say, for our options for the trial, did you have multiple maps planned for that?
I did.
Oh wow.
And this was based off of whether the Hetzel system decided where you went or the Republic decided where you went.
Oh.
Luckily, you did not. You weren't violating any Jedi rules. because they have a prison known as the Prism, and
I remember that. I think I.
and you guys would have been prime suspects for that if like you got framed for like the Legacy Run incident or anything like that. Like you were playing with fire with that investigation, because even though you knew that there was nothing wrong, all it would take is one thing to kind of point in your direction by chance, and all of a sudden you guys are prime suspect number one, because they have no idea who did that.
We did, but we did nothing wrong on the Legacy Run. Like I didn't kill anybody at that point. Wait, never mind. We did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't kill anybody intentionally until we were provoked.
All right, I want to stop the stream now, guys. So